And it is 8:03. I'm late. Today is October. Why is it October? It's not October. It's August 20th. So, just waiting for everybody to come in. August 20th. Hello, Wrangler. I'll pull a card for you, lovely. Oh my gosh. Friday, there is a detective class. That one is like $35. It's not one of my classes. It is at the Gathering Lighthouse. I mean, I'm teaching it. So if anybody's interested, join the Gathering Lighthouse. We can get you in there. Just waiting for some of our people to wake up. Wrangler, tranquility. Make some time to relax. Be still, quiet your mind, quiet everything going on around you, okay? Beginning of a school year, things are a little chaotic. Little changes are going on in your life. Just kind of quiet your mind a little bit so you can hear things clear from your spirit guides, all right? Rizzy, we're just waiting for some of our other readers to jump in. Dun, dun, Miranda. I see you. I see Helen. I know Lisa said she can't join tonight.
I'm chill.
Hello, beautiful.
Are you in a different room today?
I'm on my couch.
Oh, okay.
Does it look different?
Yeah.
Maybe because the behind me, the room is like, other room is lit up. Okay. Hello, Rena. Who did I just fly past me? Riza. I'm gonna pull a card. I'm just waiting for our other readers to join us. I'm looking for Helen. I'm looking for Mira. And by the way, it's Mira's birthday today. Rizzy, self-forgiveness. There is something that you're not forgiving yourself for, and it's bearing down on you. The problem is you have to understand that we are born imperfect human beings. We are here to make our mistakes. We just don't repeat them. But you don't need to beat yourself up over things that you've done wrong in your past. You just have to acknowledge that this is a learning experience, okay? Waiting for our friends to come home. Mira. I see Helen. I see Mira. Hello, lovelies.
Hello.
Where's Miss Lisa?
Hi, Mira. Hi,
I
Helen.
mean, Lisa can't come in. I mean, Lori. Where's Lori? Is she going to join us?
Happy birthday, Mira.
Thank you.
Do we want to ask how many this is?
What do you want again, mate?
Sweet. That's the number I wish my waist size was. Actually, that's kind of a little too skinny. That's putting my thighs bigger than that. My left toe. All right. La, la, la. I'm still looking for our little friend. So, Helen, you were here last week, right? Yeah? No, neither one of you guys were. Yeah. Okay, so last week it was myself, Nat, Lori, and Lisa. And so we kept it to like 5 minutes per person reading, and we were, what the hell was that? Is there a mosquito around you?
No, excitement.
Oh.
The cheering.
Okay, cheer. All right, everybody cheer. Everybody tap Mira's thing. Give her lots of love for her birthday. La, 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 la. Did you do anything special today, love?
Well, it's Wednesday for me, so this was yesterday for me.
What the
I
fuck?
did a few special things.
Wait,
You know, saw
wait,
family
let me,
and stuff.
wait. Give me a minute to grasp this. It's
I'm in
Wednesday
the
for you, so
future.
your birthday was yesterday?
Yes, my birthday was yesterday for me, but it's today for you.
That's fucked up.
Yesterday for me as
I'm in the
well.
future.
It's like 2 days long then. But that's like really confusing because then people are like
I'm a
late to
Leo.
wish you
It's
happy
my
birthday.
birthday month, mate. Birthday month.
Yeah.
Celebrate for a month.
Might as well. Travel somewhere else and you could be the next day too.
Exactly. My birthday.
Where right
yeah.
now in the world is it Thursday?
Not yet.
All right. Hello, Miss Lori. How are you?
Hello, everybody. I'm good. How is everybody else?
Good. The other thing that we did besides timing us to stay within a 5-minute window, and Miranda, you're gonna have to try to keep track of that. Good luck with that. But the other thing is, I celebrate my birthday for a month. I don't blame you. Problem was with me is that I'm so old that I kind of forget after like 10 minutes of celebrating. But I celebrate pretty hard the day of my birthday. And then I kind of forget that it's my month. But what was I going to say? See, already gone. That's how fast memory goes. I thought it was the spirit world that wiped away my brain, but I don't think it really is. I think it's just old age. So we had time to keep it down like 5 minutes, and we're not keeping a track, like a list like we did in the past, because it just, I forgot to put myself. You got disturbed. All right. We're not keeping a list, but Miranda's still keeping our past list. So if anybody from the past still comes in, we're going to knock them out, but then we're just going to keep reading whoever shows up. Because we're like months behind.
Do you do past life readings?
I do past life readings, but that's an hour and a half to 2 hours of my time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking how much it is.
It's $175.
Okay.
And you can do it on FaceTime with me or in person, but yeah, you would need to put aside an hour and a half to 2 hours. Unless you're one of the few, which this never happened, that just only had one life, then it could go quicker. Okay, yeah, so my number's up there so you can connect for private readings. Also, real quick, on Friday, we have the Psychic Detective class coming up. It is in person and it is in Zoom. This one for like Helen, you guys that have been with me on Zoom, this one is on my own personal class. This is where I teach someplace else. So you would have to register through them. It's like $35 and then you can join my class.
Yeah. I realise that I've got a bottomless brunch on Friday, so possibly not the best idea that I turn up in the evening.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Could be fun though. You look pretty, Helen. What were you doing today?
Mm?
I said, you look pretty. What were you doing today?
Pretty.
Pretty.
I've actually been like hyper focusing on cleaning today, so not anything fun.
Well, you look good cleaning.
Thank
All
you.
right. So do you know, Miranda, is there anybody on our list that, hey, everybody, while we're waiting for people to wake up the crowd, can you guys all just tap the screen? Just so that stupid, because the algorithm, I want to hear y'all say it with your accent. Go ahead.
Algorithm.
Oh, you said that. So it's just me, algorithm. I have a hard time though. I found out yesterday, I was in at the Gathering Lighthouse, and I don't really know what it means because I was hoping I would have some answers to tell you guys today, but I don't really know what it means. But on September 8th, I'm going to be in a podcast. And I mean, I know I've heard of podcasts, but I don't know that I've ever listened to a podcast or where you find a podcast or whatever. But I'm going to be in a podcast. So when I know what that means, I'll let you guys know.
Awesome. What are you going to be talking about?
Spirituality versus Christianity.
Interesting topic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you do something different with your hair? It looks gorgeous. Lori,
It does look
ma'am.
beautiful today, actually.
you're getting complimented on your hair. Did you do something different?
I straightened it. Oh, and I dyed it. I got it dyed.
And it's not up on the top of your head.
No. It's warm though. It's hot.
Yeah.
I'm chilly today. And it's August in Chicago, which is supposed to be our hottest month. And I'm in a jacket. I'm in a blanket. Okay. Do we have anybody that's here, Miranda, was missing from the past that we want to take care of?
It's weird. I can only see like a certain amount of people in the room. It's not everybody, but I'm trying to see if I recognize anybody.
Okay. So what happens here? Right now we are looking to see if we have anybody in our list from past weeks. Otherwise, if you are in our guest box and you have not been read before, thanks Mira for sharing. If you have not been read before, I forgot to share.
Who is in the guest box? Is there anybody in there?
Huh?
Is there anybody in the guest box?
Let me see. A woman should know if someone's been in her box. La, 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 la. Yeah, we've got some in there.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you though, if you have been read before, to jump out of the box so that we can try to hit people that we haven't read before Not that we don't love those guys that we have read before, because we appreciate you following us.
There seems to be people that get read here and then they go into Laurie's live and get read again. So
Yeah.
we're noticing these things. It's a luxury, not something to be taken granted for.
And I try to keep track if I'm in other lives of people's names, so I can, because I have the list of everybody that was read, so I can kind of check that. But I can't, I don't. Sometimes I don't see all the individual lives, so I can't
Yeah, I know.
get everybody.
I know this is totally off topic, and I just it's my random brain. So, what did you guys have for dinner tonight?
Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and corn on the cob.
Bro, that's good.
Oh,
I had
I
like
had breakfast.
What'd you have for breakfast?
2 coffees, 2 hash browns, and 2 bacon and egg McMuffins.
Wow. All
I'm
right.
doing 2,000 calories a day. I need the food, all the
Okay.
food.
All right. Helen?
like a share box of like salt and pepper and salad fried chicken and coleslaw and salad and wedges.
Damn. All right. Cool. Miranda?
I didn't. I just had a couple of ice cream bars. I don't. Sometimes I don't really eat. I just eat weird stuff.
Okay. The reason why I asked this really random question is because today my friend who I work with on Tuesdays left me at lunchtime, so we didn't get to have lunch together. So I didn't have lunch. And then I had like a half a cheeseburger that's another story, but I had like a half a cheeseburger. So then I got busy today, yada, yada. Right before I came on here, I'm like, dang, I didn't freaking eat anything. I'm going to be starving. So I grabbed some pretzels. So I ran to the refrigerator. Now, I know I am immature, okay? I get it. And I'm okay with being immature. And I hope I don't ever grow up. So I grabbed a bag of salami out of there, took a few pieces, sprinkled some mustard on there, then grabbed some pickles and put it on there. And I started laughing at myself. I'm like, what other woman would be so happy just to swallow a salami and pickles for dinner? Yeah, I was in the kitchen laughing at myself. I thought that was freaking hilarious. Okay, random.
Delicious
Laugh
combo,
at
by
ourselves.
the way.
That's bad.
Wait, say that again?
I said we have to laugh at ourselves, because if not, it'd be bad.
Right, I know. The problem is I'm laughing at myself in the kitchen. There's nobody there. Did you guys see the
I
TikTok?
laugh at myself all the time. I'm the most funniest person I know.
Me? That's what I say.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the TikTok that because my friend nicely recorded of the beef? This is the person that I ate my lunch with that left me today, so I had no food.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's get started. Thank you guys for coming in. Bum, bum, bum. All right, wait. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a random one here.
Yeah, pick a random one because I don't see anybody exactly from previous.
I know we got Wrangler here, and Wrangler would just like to hang out with us every night, and we love you hanging out with us every night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Renee.
Hello,
Is it Renee or Rini?
Renee Reimer.
I totally screwed that up. Oh, wait, say the first name again?
Renee Reimer.
Okay. You said it so fast, I thought that was the first name.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So is it how you spell it on that screen?
Yes.
I can't. Amir. Okay. Thank you. Just give us a couple seconds. So when you guys are just jumping in, we're just taking a quiet moment to cross over. And we'll be back. You might want to mute yourself, love. Renee,
You want to mute? I'm supposed to mute?
you might want to mute yourself. Is that you with the TV in the background?
Oh, yeah, I'll turn it off.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, Renee. Oh, hold on. What the heck? Sorry, I muted you because there was something going on in the background there that was like real loud on here. So I apologize.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get started. Miranda, just watch the clock for me. Okay, the first thing that I came through was I heard the word. Actually, what first thing that I noticed because I use names when I read. The first thing I noticed was the 5 E's. So the 5 E's was saying a whole lot to me. Five was telling me that there was 5 of us that are on the other side. So there's a family. There's 5 family members that are on the other side, or friends. Okay, that are stepped forward. Okay.
Okay.
All right. They also, I'm going to tell you, I got a whole lot from your letters here. Also, they were showing me the emptiness inside of you. Okay. There's a missing piece of you. There's somebody on the other side that took a piece of you with them when they crossed.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I have a grandma that they gave you the nickname Nana. So that means that there's a grandma that has a name other than the word grandma. So either her government name, she has a nickname, it's me instead of Michelle, it could be Shelly. Instead of grandma, they call me Nana. So when they give me the word Nana, it means there's a grandma that has a nickname. Do you understand that?
I'm not really sure. I never really nicknamed my grandmas.
Okay. Do you know if like their name was shortened? Like if it was Catherine, they called her Kathy.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I mean. Like their name was as a nickname, like they shortened their name or what have you. I also I seen reindeers. Reindeers is telling me that there was something symbolic about Christmas to you. Something important happened during the time of like November, December time.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
November, December.
I feel like there's either was a crossing or a birth around that period of time, or something major in your life happened, a major event.
A bird.
Okay, thank you. Then I also was given, it was interesting because of all the 5s that kept popping up with the E's. I was also given the month of May. May would have been a birth date, death date, anniversary date. Something big happened in your life in the month of May.
Yes.
Okay. Then they were pointing at your chest. Is there something going on with your chest, or did you have like breast augmentation, or is there a scar on your chest, or you were having your chest tested for something?
I have congested heart failure.
Okay. And then I didn't mean to take that so nonchalantly.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay. I didn't mean to slide past that so fast. But I also was interesting because now that you said that, because I also wrote down rest, that you need rest. And I kind of feel like, and they said that there's a shift coming out, and I feel like there's been some rocky roads coming around you, which isn't helping the heart situation. But it said the shift is going to level out. Things are going to they're going to smooth out a little bit for you when you step back and you look at how you change how you're looking at things that are coming up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I seen a jail that either is a metaphor, or it is a jail that somebody has been in jail, or you mentally are in jail.
Maybe mentally in jail. Yeah. No one's in jail. No.
Okay. All right. Then I seen somebody within your circle. Now, understand, when I read somebody, I see not just you, but I see your close family, friends, and associates. When that veil goes up, any energy you've been attached to, they're going to come through. Okay. I hate saying this, but I seen somebody that was being SA'd. Do you understand that?
Not that I know of.
Of your circle, it's closer than you think. And there's kind of like that. People have asked questions like, do you ever think maybe they were, but nobody's like confirming it, and I'm not sure that they've even acknowledged they've said it, but people suspect it. And if you're not sure on this one, I just kind of pay attention. And the reason why they would bring it forward is for somebody to pay attention to those that are around them. Okay?
Okay.
Because this is their way of trying to watch out. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for allowing me into your energy, and I'm going to give it back to you, love, and let somebody else go.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
That was right on time.
Thank you very much. I'm going to have a pretzel.
Hello, Renee.
Hello.
Hiya. Okay, where do we start? I first got the sense of a female stepping forward. I got the word aunt when this lady stepped forward. Would you understand that?
The word arms.
Aunt, yeah. Would your grandmother have had a sister?
Yes.
Yeah. Has she passed?
Yes.
Okay. That's kind of what I got through straight away. I did also get a gentleman step forward, which I got a sim for this. This was your granddad. Would you understand that as well?
Yes.
Okay. They did show me sugar, which usually means there's some kind of diabetes in the family. Either means that or like somebody with a very sweet tooth. Would you understand that as well?
Yes.
With this lady, I don't know if this is related to this lady, but they're talking about Sunday school, so I feel like there's like something relating to church or being religious. Would you understand that as well?
Yes.
Okay. I think Michelle mentioned, but I got the sense of being quite breathless. Michelle mentioned the chest, and you verified that. Is that correct?
The chest, yes.
Yeah. They brought through this month, so the month of August and January is being significant.
Yes.
Can you take those yet? And the letters B and C.
Pardon me?
The letters B or the initials B and C. Would you understand those?
Yes. B and C, yes.
Okay. That's where it gets. Oh, I said right. So that's where it gets a bit confusing. They're talking about blues being quite significant. They're taking me to my kyanite. Would you understand that?
Taking what? I'm sorry, what?
My kyanite, which is blue. So I feel like blue's quite significant.
The blue color?
Yeah.
Okay.
So bear that in mind. They just keep drawing me to that, or it could be to the kyanite itself. The crystal, but I wanted to say that it was the colour. They were showing me as well, like a bow and arrow, but they were kind of giving me a picture of. Do you know the film The Hunger Games?
Yes.
What's her name? Candice in it with a bow and arrow. Would you understand that?
Not really, you know.
Okay, it might just be referencing the bow and arrow, but I've definitely got like a picture of her in the Hunger Games. The number 19 is being significant as well. This could be, I mean, you brought up January, so it could be January and September, or it could be the number 19 itself. Does that make sense?
19. January 9th, 19.
Or there could be 1 and 9, so 19, 1 or 9.
Okay.
I just saw it as a 19. They were talking about, I was kind of seeing like high winds and storm around you. Whether this is past or what you're going through at the moment. I feel like they were sending strength, sort of asked to ride the storm. So whether this is past or present, I feel like you've had a lot going on around you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And the final thing I got just before it passed over was, I think I had this one before, but they were showing me a spoon. So I feel like there's either somebody was needing to be fed towards the end, or you're spoon feeding somebody. So I want to say that what I got a sense with here, though, if it's not the actual spoon itself, what I got a sense of here as I was feeling into this was, I want to say almost babying somebody. Would that make sense to you?
Pardon me?
Like babying somebody or babying somebody. It's probably the wrong expression, but
Renee, did you just say yes to Helen?
I did say anything yet, but yes, I can take that as
you take that. So yeah, kind of.
Yes, but I don't know where I
I
heard
think
it
of
from.
a nicer way of putting it, but yeah, kind of spoon feeding, kind of babying somebody.
Okay.
That I feel maybe. Trying to think of the words here. I don't want to try and think of the words so hard.
Caretaker?
Yeah, either a caretaker or somebody that maybe you need to let the strings, like, you know, kind of give them a little bit more, like step back a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yes, totally. Yes, I hear you.
I'm
Yes.
trying to think of the nice word for it.
Oh,
Step back
gotcha.
a little, because I
Gotcha
don't feel
now.
like cut them off, but definitely like step back a little bit.
Yes.
All right, see, and that's why I had up till that point. If I get anything else, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
I hope that helps, mate.
Hey Renee, it's Mira. How you going?
Hi.
Good. Is March next year a significant time? Because I heard the words March next year.
March
Is there
next
something,
year.
yeah, is there something booked in for then, whether it's a celebration or some description?
March for next year. I can't really pinpoint March right now.
That's okay. Maybe just write it down. Do you tend to get, is life very fast paced for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you also, excuse my language, but do you get brain farts?
Yes.
Okay. And brain fog?
Yes.
Okay. And also indigestion?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that. I've got a male stepping forward and I got heart and chest issues. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. He also comes through as wealthy. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. These are his words, I just want to point out. He also said that he's wise and soulful. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Was he also confused towards the end?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And a female stepping forward and let me just, all right, she comes through as stubborn yet nurturing. Can you take that?
Yes.
She also told me she was fond of the 80s era and showed me big hair. Can you take that?
Big hair.
As in like,
Yes.
you know, in the 80s, like teased and, you know,
Yes.
bit,
Yes, I hear you.
yeah. And she was playing ABBA for me. Can you take that? Or 80s music?
ABBA, yes.
Okay. And she also said that she had been through the ringer throughout her life. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I also got the song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Can you take that? It might not be a significant song that relates to somebody. It might actually mean that you need to look at the lyrics.
Okay, maybe I need to look at the lyrics.
Yeah. So the messages that I have for you is you're in your own way, and the things that I get from you is like you have empathy for everyone but yourself. You have time for everyone but yourself. And you're guilty of that. It's like when you do spend time on yourself, there's a guilt factor of that. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. And there's someone that I got the words guilty as charged, but I don't feel like there's been some kind of like, you know, incarceration or anything like that. It feels like there's someone that you're wary of and you need to know that your instinct or your intuition is right. Also, do you clench your fists a lot?
I clench my fists. I crack my knuckles and I clench my fists.
But I feel like it's like there's a lot of frustration in your body, and this is why I was clenching my fist. So that's something to just pass over. And also you have a tendency of not communicating your needs, and you need to do that. I don't know if I've already said this, but do you get pins and needles in your hands and your feet?
Yes.
Okay. Can you take any of these initials? I've written M, L, T, and E.
MLTNE. I can take some of them.
Which ones?
E T M&L I gotta think about.
That's okay. Just write them down. I was also being I've drawn something, but I can't make out what it is. But I heard the word chicken coop. Does the chicken coop mean anything to you, or remind you of anything?
Chickens? No.
So not chickens, like a chicken coop. I don't know what I've drawn here, but see this? I don't know if that looks familiar to you, or is it an aquarium? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, no worries. And I also got the word shed. So something related to the chicken coop, a shed. I don't know what that's in relation to, but I heard that.
Okay.
That's what I've got for you today. Thanks for allowing me to connect to your energy.
All right, thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, good.
I had a younger female, around 22, and I heard the name Leanne. Can you take that name?
No.
Leanne Jones. Was there a motorcycle accident?
No.
I'm doing it again.
You're going.
Can you take the name John Paul?
John Paul, no.
Yep, JP for short.
JP, no.
Blondish hair, green eyes.
Thanks, brother.
And said there was a motorcycle accident.
Not that I recall, no.
Somebody pulled out in front of him.
Is this relating to anybody that's in this group listening here? Corey says yes, and Carrie says yes. All right, you guys just hold. You just keep going, Lori, but hold on to the things that she's not validating, and we can try to break it down to who goes to what.
That's about all I got. And name Georgie just came. It was just a quick Georgie boy. If I think of any more, I will get back to you. I am so sorry.
Don't be sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Somebody mentioned John Paul.
Just a quick one as well. I did get the song. It took me a while to figure out what song it was. Can't Find the Moonlight from Coyote Ugly as well.
Coyote Ugly. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
did
the
know that
song
movie.
Don't Fight the Moonlight by Leanne. It's funny because Laurie said Leanne, but by Leanne Rhymes.
Oh, okay.
So if you can't take the song, listen to it.
I'll listen to it. Yes.
Renee, thank you so very much for allowing us into your energy. Thanks for watching us. Make sure you follow everybody on here. Our live, I do upload this. I didn't upload last week's yet, but I will upload this to my YouTube channel so that way you can always go back to watch your own reading. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Yep.
Lori, check the box there because I don't know how to shut you off, Renee. You know, okay.
You what?
The box. Brother Paul said that John Paul was his.
Blondish hair, green eyes, short hair, not long.
And then if the other two that were saying that was for them, Carrie said Joanne, and Corey was saying yes, and Carrie was saying yes. If you guys want to validate in the comments what it was that was for you. Thanks you guys for all the hearts and the love. But Brother Bob said yes, me. Who's got the motorcycle accident? John Paul was his cousin. Hello, Paul.
Okay.
Motorcycle accident with a young lady who pulled out was Carrie's. Oh, wait, here we go. We got a motorcycle wreck and a Jane is with Corey. So now here's Lori, where you've got to separate the two accidents and give something that's going to separate them. Oh, Corey said Joel.
Joel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a younger female she was around 22. And it was a motorcycle accident.
Now we'll silently wait for them to tell us. Dun, dun, dun. The mystery is holding.
And you guys, I even told them this life, right now, who we're reading for. Stay there.
I'm waiting for you two, Corey and Corey or Carrie. So go to either one of you guys. It was a young lady, but I don't know the age. I said Carrie.
And I got Leanne. And I kept trying to write it, and I was writing Leann, but it was LEANN. I wrote it 3 times, and she made me do the A capital. But I don't know the age. Okay.
John Paul is the name of my cousin and also the name of his father in spirit. Thanks, Brother Bob. Brother Bob, I was live with you about a year ago with Alien. He has a very distinctive voice.
Alien.
Yeah, his title's Alien T or something. Yeah.
Oh.
Am I correct, Brother Bob? Okay. Hoping that we got some in there. You guys, thank you so much for the likes and the love on here. All right. Get your water. Everybody drink your water.
I got my water. I was showing Mira water.
I know. I'm like, I've only got like this much in my bottle. Got some soup. We were, it was really funny too, Mira. When we were live on Sunday, one of my friends was there and she was listening to Helen. And she goes, every time I hear Helen's voice, I keep wanting to hear Mira's, just the way their accents bounce off of each other. And she goes, she would get done. She's like, where's Mira? We need her. Just kind of, they go together. All right. So let's see what we're going to grab next.
That's really cute. We're a good duo.
I know. Yeah. And yeah, because our voices are very boring compared to you guys.
I have Brother Bob. I think he was either reading with us or something.
With us before?
From April. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
I keep screenshots to check it.
You are such a good moderator. All right.
Awesome.
Organized one.
All right. I'm about to pull somebody in. Yes, 100%. 11. Yep. You're on there a lot. All right. Hello, lovely.
Hello.
Wait, hold on a second. Jennifer was just said, Lori, I have to say my friend Georgie Ann's motorcycle at 22.
Oh, is that because I heard Georgie?
I think about the accident now.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
Yes, my moderator is amazing. And yes, you did. Okay, so I can't see this little box. It's getting dark in here. Does it say Maggie? Megan? Megan?
Yes, Megan.
Megan, can you spell your name for me?
Megan.
And your middle name, love?
Leanne. LEANN.
Well, I guess maybe there's a reason why we just pulled you into the box.
Baby.
Okay. I
Wow.
literally wrote it with a big capital A for you, Lori.
Yeah.
All right, Megan, just give us a couple minutes to cross over. Okay. I feel like you have a dog. Just
I
kidding.
do. I have 2 dogs. I just put them in the house.
That's why I said that, babe. That's why I said that. Mary Beth, we are doing a reading right now, so that's why we're quiet, because we are reading her. All right, Megan, I'm going to start with you. It was funny because when I wrote your name, I started off just writing your name like Megan, but I didn't realize until I was done writing it that the last 2 letters of Megan I wrote with capital letters. So right away what that told me was that there was a strong male angel on the other side.
Okay.
Okay. I don't, it's funny because they made me write the word angels. So I don't know if it's telling me your angel spirit guide is a male, or that there's a male that you were very close to, that was a strong male figure that's on the other side. If it's not a strong male figure that crossed over, a strong male figure would either be like a father figure, a grandfather you're close to, or a relative that you were close to, or a partner that you were close to, or your best male friend.
I mean, I've had some friends pass away, but I wasn't super close with them. And my grandfather did pass, but when I was little.
Okay. No, this is a strong male angel. They literally made me write the word angel underneath them. Okay. So like I said, I don't know if it was spirit angel or like a spirit guide that was saying that, but they said strong male angel. Okay.
Okay.
And when you get a reading, usually it'll be the first person that jumps in your mind. So you don't have to keep going. They literally will push the picture of that person in your mind, so you know who we're talking about. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I have another male though that's there, and he feels like he's waiting towards dad's side on my paper. He's a male who crossed over, and it has something to do with his head, which would either be stroke, aneurysm, like it's actually making me a little dizzy right now. Stroke, aneurysm, a blow to the head, Alzheimer's, dementias, or some kind of confusion, but there's something in the head.
And if you said it was a male.
Yeah, it's definitely a male. And again, I feel like he's gearing towards dad's side. I don't know if it's an uncle or somebody on dad's side, but he went towards the left of my paper.
I can't think of anyone on my dad's side.
Okay.
A male figure, at least.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a male.
Okay.
I have an aunt or an aunt-like figure that's on the other side. That means either, if you don't know who the aunt, or when I say aunt-like figure, that means somebody who hung around the family that was like Aunt Susie, but she wasn't biologically your aunt. They were just somebody that was always hanging around the family that was kind of like an aunt figure. But they said aunt that's on the other side. But the only thing now, I keep getting this nudge. I feel like grandma had lost a child. Do you know if she lost a baby or a girl?
No, but my mother did.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be your aunt. That'd be your sibling. No, this is an aunt figure that's on the other side. So write these down, because, and that's why I brought up going back to the live and being able to go back and play this back. Okay, some of this might make more sense soon. All right.
Okay.
I have a blonde-haired figure that's crossed over on the other side. It's a lady. And one of them brought up glasses for some reason. I don't know who needed glasses or wore glasses.
I'm trying to think. Blonde hair, glasses. Sorry, I'm writing all this down.
I don't know if she wore glasses, but she brought up the word glasses. So that either means that glasses were, either she wore them or she's talking about somebody here who needed the glasses. I don't know if it was you they're talking about, but she brought up the word glasses. Good evening, Manama. Okay, write that one down. I'm not sure why all these people are coming through to you. Now, when I speak to you, I want you to understand that it's not just your immediate family, but your close family, friends, and associates. So it's people that are in your circle that are trying to come through here. So that means, like, you know, your best friend's just talking about her mom who crossed, could have been the blonde. So think of outside of just your own, it's close family, friends, and associates are stuck in this energy when it comes open, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I also, I heard they were telling me that I heard the words "you left me" were being radiated off of you. So I'm not sure if they left you in spirit or left you, like, separated themselves, like moved away from you, or, you know, broke up with you. But your, like, soul keeps whispering, "You left me." So you're feeling like that feeling of being abandoned by somebody. Okay.
Okay.
Hold that one. I also have somebody around you that has a government job. government job would be firefighter, EMT, police officer,
Yes.
somebody who's paid by the government. Okay. I also, this is interesting. Is there something on your leg? They showed me a shadow on your leg. That would be a scar, tattoo, injury, or a problem with your leg?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think I have any scars on my leg.
Okay, because they're pointing at your leg. So that would be scar, tattoo, or like some kind of a shading on your leg, because they showed me a dark spot. In the past, did you have an injury on your leg?
Not that I can remember.
Who the heck I'm talking to here? Okay. All right. And this is, I'm going to stop with this one, but I heard somebody was singing happy birthday to me in my head. Happy birthday to me. So that's telling me that there is somebody's birthday around. Oh yeah. One more thing. Somebody's birthday was either just being celebrated or is about to come up.
Yes.
Okay. And the other thing they gave me was the month of August. August being birth date, death date, anniversary date, something big in your past happened in the month of August.
My brother's birthday was on the 10th.
Okay. Then that would be like something that was important. Okay. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm really kind of curious for you to get back to me on some of these people.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Please make sure you come back and let me know when you figure this out.
Sure.
All right.
Hi, Megan.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, I had a gentleman step forward and I got the sense of a grandfather. But the same as Michelle, I got a sense of somebody, like I was very dizzy or disorientated, and I wrote down dementia with a gentleman as well, okay?
Is this person, you said this person is passed?
Yeah.
Because we're currently dealing with my other grandfather, but with dementia. But he's not passed yet.
Okay. I was coughing quite violently. So I feel like they're talking about somebody that's got quite, that would have had or has got like, some breathing issues or coughing issues. Would you understand that?
Yes, that's my current grandfather.
Okay. I got the name. So I got the. Well, I'll just say. So I've kind of got like a Ben kind of name. Would you understand that? Like I was getting like Ben Bentley, something beginning with like a BN. Would that make sense?
Bentley.
I had like Ben Bentley. So I don't know where they were going with this, but like something starting with that kind of sound.
Not that I can recall right now.
That's right. Again, just write it down. I got the months of September and July as being significant. Would you understand those?
September, yes.
And July, I've written down.
What July would be.
Again, just write it down, and then if anything comes up later on, then let us know.
Okay.
I got the year 1991 as being significant as well. I feel like this is definitely the year that it come through together. So again, if it doesn't ring a bell straight off, just bear that in mind. I feel like there's something significant about that year.
Okay.
The number 3. I got as well. Could also mean March, could be like number on a door, anything like that, okay?
Okay.
And I feel like they were talking about 2 children. Does that make sense?
No, I'm not connecting it yet.
Okay, no worries. Oh yeah, I feel like they're specifically talking about 2 children. I also got a baby in spirit as well, and I don't feel like would have made it to the earth plane because I was hearing like an ultrasound sound.
Yes.
Okay. I got flashing lights, so I don't know if you noticed this, but I feel like this is definitely some way, like, people are trying to communicate. Did you understand that?
No.
Okay, pay attention to that, because I just got, it was actually the song Paparazzi, but it was the flashing lights that kept jumping out at me, the words. I got the colour lilac as being significant, like a purple lilac colour. And then they were also referencing a gold ring. Would that make sense?
A gold ring, not with me, and not a gold. Well, maybe.
Okay, again, just take that with you, because I was looking at my mum's ring, but then they were showing me something gold, because my mum's ring silver, but they were like making me look at the gold colour and then the ring. So I need to pass that over. Who? I kind of got a sense of a song, like, and they were kind of making me. So I feel like somebody definitely enjoys dancing, but like kind of winding your body dancing. Does that make sense?
Maybe. I mean, we do a lot of dancing.
Like, wind your body. Like, I get a sense that somebody likes that kind of.
Like hip hop, maybe.
Yeah, I like to shake their booty a little bit.
Yes.
Okay. With regards to messages, like, I feel they're talking about like you're having a long road ahead, or you're feeling like you've got a long road ahead of you, and they're asking you to be patient. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
They're saying that. So I don't know whether you're like this is some kind of result or path you're on at the moment. They're saying this because I also got the song. Do you know the song "Many Rivers to Cross"?
No, I maybe.
Rivers to cross. So if you don't know it, again, look it up. I feel like that's really significant at the moment. But they are saying everything you want is going to come to you. Okay.
Okay.
You just have to be patient. And then, because they're talking about the strength within you. It's all it's deep in your heart. Okay. So you've got all the strength and everything you need already. I feel that's important to tell you as well. I don't know whether you've been questioning whether you've got the strength, but you have, is what they're saying, okay?
Thank you.
All right, dig deep down in your heart. It's all there. But yeah, just be patient. Everything that you want will come to fruition, sweet. Just patience is needed, okay?
Yes, thank you.
That's all right. I hope that makes sense.
Before the next one jumps in, Brother Bob said he felt that you had a significant loss about 3 years ago. It got quiet, creepy quiet. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
3 years to I've had a lot of losses, but they were friends, but like I said, we weren't like best of friends, but we had the same friend groups.
He said getting soulmate energy, significant pain and regrets. I wasn't laughing, I was burping.
Would anything else come through? Is it a male or female?
You can read the comments when we're done in a relationship, he said. But I'm gonna let the next one go, but you can read the comments and then see if it connects with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey Megan, it's Mira. How you going?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Can you take the letter A, the initial?
A?
Can do first, middle, or last name?
Sorry, A like as an apple?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I also, funny you said apple, but I also had apple and peaches come through. Can you take those?
We had dinner at my Nana's tonight and we were literally talking about apple and peach cobbler.
Oh my goodness. Because I got apples and peaches and then I saw pies. And I was like, oh, yum.
That's so funny.
That is funny. By any chance, is there long green grass where you went today for dinner?
Like, yes, there's, yeah, sure.
It's like what I was seeing, the visual that I got was like surrounded by lots of green grass.
Oh, yes, in the country.
Yeah, okay. Are you also quite tense?
Yes.
Okay, and you have trouble relaxing?
Yes,
Okay, and do you tend to get sometimes heart palpitations?
I do.
Okay, thank you for that. Sorry, I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing because this is a lot of information. So you've already said, I got the numbers 7 and 10. You've confirmed 10, but I got the 7th as well. It could be a birth date, an anniversary date, a passing date. Can you take that?
I can't at the moment. I can't think of the 7th being.
Yeah, that's okay. Just write it down. It may even be July because when Helen said it, I was like, I wrote down 7th, but that's okay. I have a female. Oh my goodness, female stepping forward, and I got the month of April. Can you take that?
I'm not sure. April.
Okay. I also heard the words honest to God. Can you take that as someone saying that?
Maybe.
Okay. They also showed me like heart problems or chest problems. Can you take that?
No.
Okay. And this woman had like she would talk a lot, like be a chatty Cathy. Can you take that? Sorry, what was that?
No, I can't. I'm trying
Okay.
to think. I'm writing it all down though too.
Yeah, this person or this woman feels like that people would be around her and they'd always be laughing and she's fun to be around. Can you take that?
Are you able to tell me, is it I'm sorry if you already said this, is it a family member or on my mom or dad's side?
I'm getting mum's side. So you can't take that? Is that what you're saying?
No, I can't. Sorry.
Okay. So she also gave me an age of 57. Can you take that?
No, but my mom might be able to answer some of these.
Yeah, that's okay. No worries. Did someone used to be called Squirt or were given that nickname?
Not that I recall.
Okay. And also heard the word dollop of cream. So whoever this person or people coming through, it's like cream was significant for them. Can you take that?
Maybe. Is the squirt a nickname, or is it the drink?
I don't know. I just heard squirt. I don't even know that there's a drink called squirt. So
Yes, there is. And that was a big thing when we were growing up.
okay. That's cool. I have to Google it to see what it is
Yeah,
because I
it's a
have no
soda.
idea what that is. Are you surrounded by old people?
Yes.
Okay, because I got told that and I was like, all right, that's cool. I also got the baby in spirit and I got the number 5 in relation to that. It felt like 5 weeks. Can you take that?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Are you able to get any more specific on that? Because it could mean
'Cause
two
there's been
different. There's
yeah.
two.
Okay. Don't tell us, but I got a boy and then I said not done with babies and got two in one, which could be twins. Are you done procreating? This is a random question.
We're trying. I did have a miscarriage, but my mom had a little girl before me.
Okay.
And
Your miscarried baby is a boy.
okay.
And I feel like I have to tell you this because you might need to prepare mentally for this, but your next pregnancy will be twins.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yes, I am. So just wrap your head around that because that'll be a lot to wrap around.
Are you able to I'm sorry if you said this. My mind's just like blown right now. Do you know what the twins are going to be?
Let me see. I'm getting a month of September. I don't know if that's conceiving or when you'll give birth to them. One of each.
Oh my gosh.
And boy
Okay.
will come first. So just write that down for yourself.
Okay.
I don't think she has
Okay, I also heard glasses and eye issues. Is that you? Because I know Michelle brought it up, but I also wrote that down.
I do have glasses, but I don't have any eye issues that I'm aware of.
Okay, do you wear your glasses though?
Yes.
Okay, just pay attention to that. I also got the movie Step Up. Can you take that?
No.
Okay, I think it's more of a meaning of needing to step up. But there's also something about dance moves, dancing in general. Also, pay attention to your posture, I'm hearing, because you tend to slouch.
I have the worst posture.
Exactly. What you need to do is, this is going to sound weird, but on the end of your bed, if you just like kneel on the ground and then have your elbows on the bed and just stretch, that'll
Okay.
help. You don't have to have everything worked out until the situation presents itself and then it's time to put your mind to it. It seems like you tend to have a plan for everything, even if it's not happening. You've already worked out what you would do in a situation. So stop spending so much time there. Also, Mexican food, is that significant to you?
I mean, I love Mexican food.
Okay. And also keeping up appearances is coming up as well. I heard that. So just there's no
What was
need for
that?
that. Keeping up appearances, there's no need for that. You don't live for others.
Oh, okay.
And the initials that came up was P, W, and L. Can you take those?
Could those be all different names or
Yes.
connected?
Yep. Anyone that springs to mind.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, write them down because even when we as mediums get readings, we tend to get like overwhelmed with information that doesn't make sense to us in the moment.
Yeah.
And the song that I was getting when Helen was talking was Celebrate Good Times, that song. Yeah, that song, Celebrate Good Times, come on. Yes.
Okay. We do come from a very dance musical kind of family, and we've definitely jammed out to that song. So,
Love it. So sometimes you just need to, like, even when you're alone, just crank it and dance to it.
okay, great.
That's what I have for you today. Thanks for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think I feel like you're definitely going to be one of the people that are going to need to go to the YouTube channel when you're sitting there with your family and play all this back.
Oh, definitely. Because there's a lot of probably family history here too that I'm just not connecting the dots right now.
Send me a message and let me know when it all comes together.
Sure.
All right, Lori?
I'm gonna Google the squirt drink.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, it is. I'm scared I'm way off. Guys,
Trust, number one word, trust.
no. Can you take the name James or Joseph?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. So he was riding a bicycle across the street, and a truck was going too fast, and he got hit, and he flew 30 feet, landing on his tailbone back and slammed his head on the pavement. And he was on life support for 3 days.
And this would be his name, the person you're referring to?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
That name just came up.
James Joseph. I'm not thinking of anyone with
Separate the
that
two of them,
name.
does it make sense to you?
What was that?
You separate the two things, does it make sense to you?
I've had 2 friends pass in motorcycle accidents, but not by that name.
Okay, that's why I was asking if maybe it's just two different things that were being blended together.
Yeah, maybe.
Were they hit by a truck that was going too fast?
No, I had a friend who got hit by a truck, but he got hit in his vehicle. It wasn't a motorcycle.
Okay. Okay. That's what I got.
Thank you so much, sweetheart, for letting us read you.
Just
Thank you
quickly,
so much.
is there
I
something
really
about
appreciate it.
tomorrow, sweet?
What's that?
There's something happening or something about tomorrow?
I have like a seminar type thing.
I just kept hearing tomorrow, so I just had to pass it over quick.
Yeah, it's like a motivational speaking type seminar that I'm doing tomorrow.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Something like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for letting us in, love.
Of course.
I had a question about the your subs again. What do they get when they're a sub?
Oh, they get 1 free 4-card full reading from me each month.
Now if they already had a reading, so they don't get another reading, right?
So like they'll get a private one from me that I'll just upload on my TikTok.
Okay, so I'll just have them private message you then. Okay. Also, there's been somebody.
Hold on, I'm gonna drop Meg's down, okay? Bye,
There's,
Meg.
there's
Have a good night.
I don't know if she's still in here, but she's been on the list for a very long time, or previously. Her name's Angelia. If she's in there, I don't know.
Back there. A couple things, guys. I know some of you guys, I feel really bad. Angel, gentle bear, the healer. Oh, that sounds so pretty. I apologize. I was inviting people to come to the live, and a couple of you guys, I feel like, got jumped into the box and then were kicked back out, and I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to let you know that we were alive. I mean that, yes, well, we're alive. That we were live. So I didn't mean to like throw you in the box and throw you back out. I apologize for that. Yeah, she said she is here. And there was something else I wanted to address. Oh, real quick, guys. Next Tuesday is this Tuesday that I will be doing the gallery reading, so I won't be here.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know what we're gonna do, because I don't know if there's another night or not or whatever. Or else Mira's gonna go live. If somebody, Helen, somebody, Lori, anybody else gonna go live Tuesday night? Somebody volunteer to be live.
You can have a convo about it.
I'm sorry.
You can have a convo about it.
Okay. Well, one of these guys will be live, so you'll know who to look for. One. I'll post it on my page so you'll know where to go. How's that? All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me find her. Andrea.
Oh, and Nat popped in too.
Let me find Nat. She's probably in her car somewhere. Let's see, Nat. Oh, there you are. Lovely. Oh. All right. And then let me find my other friend here. La la. And where is she? Carrie, it is always so good to see you. I don't see her. Oh, there she is.
I was
Okay.
in the car until like 5 seconds ago.
You were in the car?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, love. Welcome. And thank you so much for your patience.
Oh, it's been a while. I forgot about it. But
But
thank
you know what? Here's the thing. You get read exactly when you need to get read.
Okay.
Okay?
I kept falling asleep in y'all's live.
We're boring?
No, not at all. I just stayed on the phone forever and I just dozed off, you know.
All right. Yes, we are all mediums. Thanks for the person who just asked that in the comments. Okay, lovely. Well, thanks for your patience. And how long have you waited for this?
Probably 3 months or so.
Oh, what a dedicated
say?
woman.
She fell asleep one time. I know
Miranda?
that she was
I
up
did.
next. Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Spell your first name, love.
It's Angelia.
I love that.
Angelia.
I love that country accent you got going, lovely. And what's your middle name?
Renee.
R-E-N-E.
Rena.
Is R-E-N-A?
That's it.
Beautiful.
That's the way my mother spelt it.
Well, your mother did a fine job. All right, just give us a minute, okay? Don't fall asleep. Just give us a minute.
I will not. I'm outside. I'm
Sorry,
going to
I
mute
just
myself
missed what your
though.
middle name was. Sorry.
It's Renee. Angelia Renee.
Thank you.
All right, love. I'm going to get started with you. The first thing that I felt was a male energy that's on the other side. It felt like it was a father figure. So
Yes.
I also have a grandma on the other side. I feel like it had something to do with her chest, her breast, or her lungs.
Maybe my dad's mom.
Okay. because I have another grandma, but this one they gave the word Nana, which meant she had a nickname.
Mama.
Okay. I also have a little girl came through from the other side, and she said little sister. So I don't know if a baby had crossed after you, if your mom had lost a child, or if you lost a sister.
No.
I'll say nothing yet because it's gearing toward, because it's on dad's side. So I didn't know if he lost a little sister.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I also there's somebody that had a crossing or almost crossed during COVID. They were cutting off my breathing, and I was having a hard time breathing.
That's my husband's sister.
Okay, all right. Then I also seen legal issues. There's a bunch of legal pads around you, things that have to be taken care of or just finished being taken care of.
That would be my husband. Yeah, taxes.
Okay, and then I also, is it you that was assaulted, or somebody in your circle that was assaulted? Like, I feel like it was a physical assault.
I have been, yes.
That's what I
By
think. There
his
was,
brother.
okay, all right. So as I said, they were showing me the assault, and then I also heard that you are spiritually connected. And try not to say anything more than just yes or no, so that we don't hear too much in our head. Okay, you can tell us what you
Yes.
want. But I also feel a spiritual connection, so I feel like either you are a healer or a reader or something.
Yes.
Okay. And then my neck and my shoulder started cranking. Is it you that is having issues with your neck and your shoulder?
I have fibro, and my dad also had it.
Okay. A lot of the reasons why they're saying that you keep getting this pain in your neck and in your shoulder is just because
I do.
you're carrying too much weight on you and you're not letting go of everybody else's shit.
I know.
Okay. They gave me the month of April, birth date, death date, anniversary, something big in the month of April.
April is my brother's passing.
Okay. They also gave me, I apologize, I'm sorry for that. They gave me also November. November would be birth date, death date, or anniversary.
November was our last family gathering.
Okay. And then they gave me the number 17. 17 would be the 17th day of the month, or somebody's age at the age of 17.
My niece just she just had a birthday on the 17th of this month.
And then I have a male that's on the other side, and I could smell cigarette smoke, and I could smell there's a glass of, I think it's whiskey or alcohol of some sort.
That's my brother.
Okay. And I could hear somebody kept telling him to quit smoking.
That's my brother.
Okay. Then,
Just sorry to cut you off, but can you just say yes or no, because there's other mediums we've gotten information and giving it to us already.
Okay.
Thank you.
it's like, sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. We forgive you. Okay. I also saw military flags around you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Good girl. She learned. Okay. I also, for some reason, I started seeing deer around you. Do you know why they would show me the deer?
Yes.
Okay. And then I also seen mom and dad separated from each other.
Yes.
Okay. And with that, I'm going to give back your loved ones. They're just letting you know that they are checking in around you. And the reason why they come through is just to validate that you are not alone in this world and that there's some healing going on. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. And I'm glad you didn't fall asleep on us.
Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm all right.
Okay, I don't have a great deal written down, but I'll pass over what I got. I got two females kind of come just side by side. Would this be like mum and gran?
Yes.
Okay. Would the youngest have had like blonde hair?
Say that one more time.
With the younger of the two, like with your mum, would she have had blonde hair, sweet?
Yes.
Show me blonde hair. I also just got a sense of a male, but he's stepped back a bit, so I kind of feel like you wouldn't have perhaps been very particularly close to this gentleman. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Almost like he stood back. He doesn't really want to kind of, almost like giving you a space, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I got the sense, I think, I can't remember whether Michelle walked me through, but again, coughing, okay, something to do with the chest. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, I got the month of April as well. Funny enough. I got the number 7 in the month of January as well. Do those make sense?
I could take that.
Okay. Would you understand the name Jean, like Jean spelled either way? Jean?
Yes.
Okay. Because I wrote Jean and then Jean, like spelled with a J and a G, so I don't know why that is. But the other thing they were showing me was like a beaten up truck.
Yes.
I feel it's quite dented and rusty, like a beaten up truck. So does that make sense?
It does. Yes.
Would it be a blue truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So a few songs for you. I got Hold On For One More Day. You know the one from Bridesmaids?
Okay.
I can't remember who they are that sing it, but it's that Hold On For One More Day.
I love that. Yes.
So if you don't know the song, have a listen to it, okay? I feel that's really significant right now. The other thing I heard was, I think it's a Lisa Stansfield song. So I wouldn't change a single thing. I wouldn't change a single thing.
Yes.
And I feel like they're saying like never regret things. Like things are only lessons, okay? They're telling you you're on the right path, okay? And finally, also they're talking about, this is calling you out, but I feel like it's calling you out, I'm not going to lie. But they're saying to stop taking shortcuts.
Okay. I got it.
All right?
Yes.
So I feel like that was a little bit of a calling out. They're telling you to stop taking shortcuts. Whatever that may mean to you, okay?
Yes. I understand.
All right, that's kind of where I got to at that point. And yeah, I hope that helps you.
Thank you. Yes, it did.
Hi, Angelia. It's Mira. How you going?
Hi.
I got a male stepping forward and I heard a heavy accent. Can you take that?
Yes.
He was very wary of people, like sat back and watched. Can you take that?
Yes. Yes.
Didn't like gossip and summed up people for himself. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. I also heard the cracking of peanuts. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. It was like like hearing the crack and then like eating them. That's what I was getting.
Yes.
I was also hearing the burping sound. Can you also take that?
Possibly, yes.
Not intentionally, but it happened when there was a combination of like maybe a beer and some peanuts and that sort of thing. I also got really painful legs. Can you take that?
Oh, yes.
And bowel issues?
Yes.
Okay. I also got the initials. I've got 5 of them, so just bear with me. W, L, C, T, and R. Can you take those?
W, L, C, and R. I can.
And a T as well.
And a T.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you take them all?
I can take them all.
Wow. My mind's blown right now. I also saw horses. Can you take that?
I can.
And I also heard that you've got a very big connection to animals.
I do. Yes.
Okay. Do you also conduct smoking ceremonies?
Say that one more time.
Do you conduct or have you been to a smoking ceremony?
No.
Okay. I feel like that's something that you will be doing in the future, so just write it down for later.
Okay.
I also got a female stepping forward and I smelt the green stuff, like pot. Can you take that?
I sure can.
Okay, so that's just a...
She's
I
cute.
also... I also got the, I don't know if you know this band, Kiss, and the song I Was Made for Loving You. Do you know that song?
I do. Yes. Yes.
Can you take that?
I can.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? I was like, I haven't heard that song in ages. I fucking love that song. Anyway, Someone's lying to you and you keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, but you've got to stop doing that. Can you take that?
Yes, I can.
Okay. And now, I know that this is something that you swing in and out of, but remembering to be grateful and focus on the positives that are happening, not amplify the shitty things that are happening. Hard to find, but what? I love the way I can't read my writing. Hard to find, but it's there if you change your focus. So it's about remembering to focus on those good things. Otherwise, it feels like you can like be brought down quite quickly. And I got 2 other songs. Wake Up Little Susie, Wake Up.
Yes,
Take
I
that.
definitely.
Sweaty. And also the theme song to Never Ending Story. Can you take that?
I sure can. Yes.
Because I was like, I've never
My
watched that
heart's
movie, but
racing.
I love it. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you. Now I hope I can remember everything.
Like I said, it's going to be on my
pen and paper.
It'll be on the YouTube channel too, babe. So like probably like a week or 2. You can go back and
Okay,
find
thanks.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Nat and Lori just stare off into space at each other, waiting.
I know. I am struggling tonight. I really am.
It's
Go ahead, Nat.
I don't think you struggled as bad as you thought.
Every night, and then she does an awesome job.
No. Well, I got the dad figure. Was he shorter male?
I'm not gonna say short. He wasn't extremely tall. Average.
About 5'9", 5'10".
Yes.
Brown hair,
Yes.
hazel eyes.
Yes.
Was he around 58?
So I think it was 68 when he passed. Sorry. Yes.
That's okay. And I got the name Ricky.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Was he did he drink a lot?
Yes.
Was that his passing?
They're not sure. We just lost Ricky a couple weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Did somebody find him on the floor?
His sister didn't say. It was my old neighbor. It just blew us away. It was a shock.
Did he smoke?
Yes.
Was he on oxygen?
That I do not know.
I needed it. He couldn't breathe.
That's wild. He came through. The top of my hair's tingling. My head's tingling.
Was he younger? Not young, but like in his... Santa wasn't old. Was he 40 in his 40s? Or
Yes, he was.
He was okay. He said he looked good for his age. Was he funny? Had a sense of humor?
When he would drink, yes. And that was most 90% of the time, yes.
Did he listen to rock?
Yes, he did.
And out.
How amazing.
That's all I got. And I got a tricycle.
Tricycle.
That was the first thing that came up. Did you wreck on a tricycle? Or
My
going too
brother hurt.
fast?
It was an accident between my brother and I. So it ended me up in the hospital.
Oh my gosh. Okay, don't say any more, and that's still gotta read you.
Okay.
Oh, I need to say that more often because then it starts coming to me, girls.
You did good.
Okay. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.
Thank you.
Well, no pressure at all, no.
I know.
Hi, Angelia.
Hi.
I also had some stabbing in the chest area, and then I felt like it was connected to a person who used to smoke or was a heavy smoker, and I specifically could smell it on my hands or my fingers, the smoke
Yes.
of the cigarette. And there was also back pain. I almost want to say it's kind of like the shoulder blade area on the dominant side.
Yes.
And then I got letters, and I couldn't quite tell if it was an E and an L or if it was an E and a Z.
E and L.
Okay. And the number 35 came through, and I'm not sure if it's 35 or 3 and 5 or if it's March 5th and so on.
Let me think on that one.
And then I feel that I got a memory, and it's a little bit strange to me because I feel like I saw a tree that looked like an apple tree or a cherry tree. But there was a pink color that was associated with that memory, and I feel like it might have been a pink dress. But it just kind of stood out. It was in connection with the tree. Will that make sense in any way?
I believe if I'm not. Yes. I'll be quiet. Yes.
Okay. And then I was shown you know how back in the days they used to have those little figures or toys that look like trolls with like crazy hair?
Yes.
I was shown one of those, and I was wondering, like, is that like a physical description of something that she had, or is it more like of a meaning behind like trolls? But when I asked for the message for you, I was shown a howling wolf, and to me, it's a representation that there's a challenge ahead of you, and that you don't quite feel like you're prepared to take on it, basically. And the spirit is just reminding you that you have all the tools that you need to accomplish it, and you just need to sit back and take a breath and revise the situation again. Because sometimes when you concentrate on the same thought over and over and over, you start overthinking, and they want you to let go and just start from beginning, stop being irrational, just kind of rethink it, just wipe everything that you might have associated with that and try to get the right thoughts into your head and then approach the situation, and you will succeed.
I completely understand that.
And that's what I have for you right now, and thank you so much for allowing me to read you.
Thank you. The E and the L was, and the woman that you were picking up on, she did have a massive heart attack. That was my mother, and her name was Lois Elizabeth. And the T, my brother, his nickname was Toot. Rhonda, she was the one with the green stuff. She came through. Let's see, what else was it? Oh my goodness. But yes, everything fit. That was amazing.
Thank
So many
you.
people came through.
That's why I say everything happens when it's supposed to happen, love.
That was amazing. And
Thank
all
you.
the people that you mentioned, I have been thinking about them, you know?
We
Amazing.
don't, we don't think about them on accident. We think about them because they are around us and they're just kind of descending their name and their picture into our minds that we know that we're not alone.
That's amazing. I just found a picture of Rhonda today, the first day that I met her. And yeah, that kind of blew me away. It's been a while. So when you brought her up, I was just, woo.
I want to know about the Smoke Fest, but we can talk about that another time, I guess.
Okay.
No, Mira, when you said, what did you call it? A Smoke Fest?
A smoking ceremony. You think it's funny, but it's an actual. It's a serious thing for indigenous communities.
I was
So
going to say, because they do that up in the reservation, the Navajo reservation. But
My grandfather was Native American. We're from Cherokee, North Carolina.
so maybe you're supposed to go to the smoke ceremony.
Well, we have been talking about going to Cherokee and seeing if we can't look up some family, like my family, some of my family members.
do it without a doubt. Do
Okay.
it.
All
I
right.
just thought it was funny, Mira, because you brought that up, and a minute later you brought up green. So I wasn't sure where we were smoked. Not we. I don't even like to smoke. But they were all smoking out there. I was just like,
And also to the people that keep repeating they would like a reading, please. They've been given the instructions like 5 times. Request the box. Repeating the same thing over and over again is not going to get you in any quicker. Seriously.
yeah, and then it's just a random draw, loves. All right, thank you so much, babe. And again, you can go back on there. It'll probably be up in the next week or two. Okay, maybe 3.
Okay. And one more thing, I do wildlife rehab, and I have rehabbed a deer.
Okay,
The connection with animals, and I do heal my animals.
awesome.
Just confirming that.
Very
Thank
cool.
you, guys. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
I just need a quick.
Helen needs a quickie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't we all?
I mean, I just need to go to the ladies' room.
Oh. Oh.
Speak with your words. We can't read your mind.
Went all over with that one.
See the ladies' room. Bear with.
All right.
Can you,
All right. Thank you
can
so
you
much.
put me
for
down,
that.
please?
We sure will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. There was something, I forgot. I don't know. Is Corey still here? I told her earlier, she wanted to validate some stuff from last week, and I told her give us a second, and I let her jump in real quick.
Yeah, she just commented, so I don't know if she's in the queue though.
Let me see. I'll give her a couple seconds. Oh, there's a lot of people to get here and patience and get you there. Yeah. Let me see real quick. She's in here. We'll just give her a couple of seconds to. Oh, you're there, love you. You're there. Yeah, we got a lot in here. I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Corey?
Hello.
Hello, love. Did you said you had something to validate from last week?
I did. So I validated where my name come from. My dad had a cousin who was older than him, and her name was Corey, and she died like 10 or 12 years ago.
Okay.
And then I validated my middle name with an aunt that had passed over that was one of my mom's older aunts that I never knew her middle name ever.
Okay.
So I also wanted to validate you had given me the cancer above and cancer below.
Uh-huh.
That was my grandfather. He passed of cancer, but everybody thought that he passed of a respiratory issue, but he actually passed of cancer from what my dad said. And then the cancer below is my youngest son. That is his birthday. He has a cancer.
Got it. Okay.
And then anything else? There was one more. When you were talking about me astroing a lot, I just want to let you know I have not been in my body at night asleep at all since y'all read me last week.
Awesome.
I'm exhausted.
Awesome.
So yeah, there
I
y'all go.
appreciate it. Isn't it funny how like after you're done, then you get to sit down and dissect it all, and then all of a sudden you start talking to people, and it all starts to make sense.
Absolutely, and I absolutely love it. And I pretty much validated every single thing that is on my list now, except for Lisa's lilies.
Okay.
I haven't figured out where the lilies go yet.
I would say keep your eye out. Maybe you'll see them.
Maybe so.
All right. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Thank y'all. Have a good night.
You. Bye, honey.
Bye bye.
Okay. La, la, la. Anybody got a potty break? Anybody want to say anything? I appreciate you guys all coming. I thank you for all the hearts, the loves, tapping on the screen. It's a beautiful thing.
There's another person that's been here for a couple weeks.
Who is that?
Alicia.
Alicia. I just saw her talking. Alicia. Alicia.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for your patience, lovely.
It's fine.
All right. Is it Alisha?
Yeah.
And your middle name?
Charlotte.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Charlotte. Look, Charlotte's the web. CHRLOTTE?
Yes.
Thank you. I am live, darling. Did she just hear? Their eyes went up. Thank you. I think that was the beer. Okay. Okay. It's really ironic because normally when I first go into reading somebody, the first thing I get is all the loved ones that come rushing in. Start trying to make themselves known. But it was interesting because they kept giving me, they started off the opposite. They started off with like telling me stuff about you or around you. And then it was interesting because I wrote down the word dyslexic, like things were going backwards for me somehow. So I don't know if dyslexic or I would give you two things and you could just yes or no it. I heard dyslexic or learning disability. You understand? Okay. Because they literally make me think backwards. Okay. Remember, just say yes or no, or Mira will yell at you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I also this is interesting. So I'm gonna go back to the way I normal. I'm gonna go first to what I saw on the other side, and then I'll. No, they said no. I'm gonna have to go this way. I'm gonna have to go backwards. Okay. All right. So first thing I saw was lots of children around you. I don't know if there's a lot of family members or daycare or school or something, but there's lots of children around you for some reason. Do you understand them showing me that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I also seen either you've been thinking about or it's coming up, like move in either job or house.
Yeah.
Okay. I also, do you have a scar on your face or something on your face?
Yeah.
Okay. Then they showed me, is it you that they're talking about that walked away from church?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then, as I said, it was really interesting what they were downloading here. Then they kept saying "mom" to me over and over again, but it was interesting because I didn't. Mom was coming down low, meaning that mom is still here on Earth, correct?
Yeah.
But when I kept hearing it over and over, it's saying that there's an issue with mom or something going on with mom that you just keep radiating inside of your head.
Yeah.
Okay. And random here. What's with the chocolate cake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. I was like random. Okay. Then is it? I'm guessing it's you that they were showing me. Is it you that's creative or artsy or something?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's the airplanes that are around you, or somebody who works for the airplanes or airport or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if it's a little bit more than that, I would think like military style plane. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
okay. Then I also, I'm sorry, but the first crossing that did come through though. Well, this is interesting. They're going up. Okay, stay down for a second. The first crossing that came through though was somebody who had taken their own life.
Yeah.
And then I also, they showed me the mechanic, somebody who liked to work on vehicles or small engines or something.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I have a cat on the other side around you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's a male that's on the other side. His head is my ears almost like when somebody suffers from like, oh, come on, guys, what's that word? When your ears are spinning or when your head spins. Tinnitus, tendonitis, no. Come on, what's the word, guys? The T word for your ears. What is it?
Tinnitus.
Yes, that word. So they were making my ears ring, and then they said that there was something in their head before they crossed. So I don't know if it was a stroke, an aneurysm, a blow to the head, an injury, or whatever. But like they were having issues with their ears ringing. I believe it was prior to their crossing, but they were like their whole head just felt like it was out of sync before they crossed over. Do you understand who this male is?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it you that keeps getting the headaches now?
Yeah.
Okay. Take care of yourself, honey. All right. And the one more thing that they said to tell you was to finish school.
Okay.
Okay. That's their words to you. Thank you so much for letting me read you, and thank you so much for your patience, love.
Thank you.
Well, I might need a bit longer.
All right, I can go. Hey, Alicia, it's Mira. How you going?
Hi.
So, the first words that I heard was wasting away. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Naughty, naughty. Then I heard the song by Craig David, I'm Walking Away. Can you take that?
Yeah.
I know you just confirmed that you get headaches, but I was feeling like you're quite exhausted and you need, if you're into crystals, it's called lepidolite. Just
Okay.
passing that on.
Yeah.
I've got a male stepping forward, and he, I would normally write male, right? But he told me to say man or write down man, so I wrote that down, and I felt like he was an alpha male. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Because I don't, I usually write male, but I literally wrote man. He wasn't he wasn't like a professional stand-up comedian, but he could be because he was that funny. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And also, when he wasn't laughing, he had a resting bitch face. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now, the feeling I got was like there was a bit of confusion, or that it could have been a stroke or dementia or Alzheimer's, something like that. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I had a female stepping forward, but she's like behind him. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And she was the kind of person that was, I want to say, a people pleaser, always making sure that everyone was okay. Can you take that?
Yeah.
But she also could come across as a little bit frustrated as well. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. She said she liked to cook. Can you take that?
Yeah.
She also smoked, and that could have been like in the earlier years. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And she also got headaches. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then she gave me the smell of freshly baked cookies. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I also felt vertigo. Can you take that?
No.
It's kind of like, it felt like dizzy spells, that kind of thing. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I felt my right forearm like it had been scalded or burnt. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Can you take the month of January as being significant, like a birth, death, anniversary, something significant?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just got a confirmation burp when you said that, but I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I've got a few numbers here, and that's 11, 14, 7, and number 2. Can you take those?
I don't know. I'd have to think about them.
Yeah, just write them down. And initials, I got P for Peter, S for Sam, N for Noel, I want to say Noel for some reason, and L for Larry. Can you take those? That
Yeah.
can be first, last, middle name.
Yeah.
Take them all?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. And this is random, but I also saw a cow's face. Can you take that?
Yeah.
The male was very specific about the words that I wrote down. Everyone's opinion doesn't count unless they pay your bills. Okay? I was like, all right. The other thing is I was seeing screws, as in like, you know, like I was doing this with my hand and I was like screwing something in, and I also saw an Allen key. Can you take those?
Yeah.
Okay. This is random, but I just heard this too. Stop, look, and listen. There's something about that. I feel like there's a lot going through your mind at one time, and you just need to stop and just breathe and slow down. That's what I have for you, Alicia. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You're good. Okay. First thing I got was a sense of actually a younger boy stepping forward. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then behind him came Grandad. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Was Grandad, Grandad had kind of like problems with his legs or mobility issues? Like
Yeah.
coming down towards the end. Okay. Now, I kind of got literally like one after the other, like January, February, March. So either they're all significant or there's something like that maybe like the first three, that's significant about the first 3 months of the year. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And I also got the month of August as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I got the initial P.
Yeah.
Now, I got a lot of years for some reason, I feel, or the number. So I got 99, 99 red balloons. I feel like this is a year.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so just bear that in mind. And then I feel like later on they were talking about next. Well, first of all, I felt like they're talking about next year, something happening specifically in 2025. But then I also heard and then I got confused because I felt like I saw 2015. So I'm going to pass them both to you.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like they were also talking about laying of petals. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, no, I couldn't understand whether they were talking about spinning yarn or somebody spinning a yarn. Would you understand that? So I feel like it's spinning yarn or like knitting or somebody spinning a yarn. Spinning a yarn to me is like telling tales or stories or...
Yeah.
Yeah? I also got the dementia as well. That's why I kind of needed a little bit more time because I kept finding myself going quite vacant and kind of just staring into space. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also was feeling quite a bit of neck pain. You?
Yeah.
Okay. And I was kind of clenching my teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I was being told, like, in a funny way, that somebody's not a morning person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The other thing as well, so I don't know if this is you, but like, so I was hearing the song and I was laughing to myself. But I was saying about somebody about being I don't know if this is you, like being in your own little world sometimes. I've got that song that da, 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 da. I just kind of see you kind of like, I don't know, just being in your own little world sometimes.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And then I heard the song Sit Down by James. Oh, sit down. And I feel like this is telling you to relax, okay? You need to slow down, relax, take a break. They were also like put an image of almost like a washing machine in my body, and I feel like this is your emotions right now. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. I also got there's one or two things. I felt like I was getting a clip round the ear. Now I got this so I feel like where this is leading, would somebody have not liked foul language, for example?
Yes.
Because that's what I got if I ever used a swear word in my house. And finally, I just got the kind of this sense of because I pick things up through the music I listen to as well, like being like locked up, almost kind of like restricted, caged at the moment. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sweet. I think. Yeah, I think that's everything I picked up, sweet. But yeah, 100%. You just need. I feel like this is a period now. You just need to chill and relax and take some time out for yourself and some self-care.
Yeah.
All right, so hope that helps.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Can you take the name Jacob?
No.
Or where'd it go? Do you have a brother or brother-in-law on the other side?
Yeah.
Oh. I got the name Michael too.
Yeah.
Did he pass from like an overdose?
No.
Somebody passed from an overdose. Hmm. Okay. Were you named after your grandma? Your middle name?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. And the first thing I saw was, you can't say it on here, pew-pews. For some odd
That
reason.
makes sense. Yeah.
That was the first thing that. Was that how Michael passed?
No.
Okay. All right. Does anybody hunt? Not hunting.
It's kind of.
Yeah. Okay, and that's all that I'm getting right now. If I figure something out, if anything else comes to me, I'll let you know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi.
I'm all over the place, so bear with me. The very first thing that I was shown was a mascot, and I want to say it's some type of animal, maybe like a fox or a dog or a wolf. Will that make sense in any way?
Yeah.
Okay. And then is Halloween somehow huge for you? Does it have a significant meaning? Because I kept getting images of just dress up, the costumes. Like one of the images that I was giving was a lady dressed up as a pirate.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad it makes sense to you. I also felt pressure on my head. It almost feels like what the other ladies were saying. It's vertigo or lightheaded or maybe pre-diabetic when you have low sugar. It's just something about the head.
Yeah.
And I also felt like there's either something going on with the knees or with joints in general, because I was showing the part of the bones that get together.
Not for me, but for someone close by, yeah.
Okay. I was giving the letter B.
Yes.
Okay. And then I couldn't quite tell if it was the number 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I was shown a weird image because it's like anatomy of the lungs only. And
Yeah.
I was told biology. And that's
Yeah.
all that I got. And then when I asked for the message, they showed me the Roadrunner character. And I feel like this is kind of related to you just kind of being all over the place, and also partially almost like trying to please people. You're doing everything that you think other people expect you to do, but you don't really concentrate on what's important to you. And you, because of that, ended up being stuck in the fight or flight and just monotone everyday life, because now you're doing things that you no longer feel satisfied by or no longer make you happy. And they want you to recognize that and truly kind of become a little bit more playful and bring more joy into your everyday life.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I have for you right now. Thank you so much for allowing me to read you.
Thank you.
Anybody else got anything else? My darling friend, thank you so much for waiting so patiently for us. Again,
Does
everything
Melissa
happened.
want to confirm anything for us or validate anything for us?
Yeah, so
Yeah, you can talk now. Sorry.
it's my mom, she currently has terminal cancer. So that's why Mum was coming up a lot. In terms of like the pew pew and the planes and stuff like that, my uncle passed over earlier this year and he was in the military. So that makes sense. With all the head stuff, my grandmother passed away from a brain tumour, and my uncle died of Parkinson's, and both of them were very much, didn't really know what was going on towards the end. So it would have presented very much like dementia, but it wasn't. But they didn't really know what was going on towards the end. The little boy would have been my brother, which is the letter B, Brandon. He had passed over as well. And Michael was my uncle that passed from Parkinson's. And the woman with all the cooking and stuff, that would have been my grandmother.
Cute.
Oh, yeah. That was insane.
We're glad you enjoyed your reading.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, love.
Bye. Thank you.
Make sure you follow everybody on here because everybody goes live at different times.
I do, yeah.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so very much. You have a great night. Oh, I didn't even get to throw her out. She threw herself out.
Just FYI, we've got 45 minutes left.
You got it, love. All right. Is there anything I'm missing in the comments here, Miranda? Because there was a lot coming through there.
No, just everybody is really eager to get a reading.
One thing I did notice, somebody was asking, and I feel like you've got a really good way of explaining it. She was asking how, like, whether we all kind of pick up on the same energies or that kind of thing. And like, I don't think she's maybe seen a group panel read before, and you do a brilliant. I feel like you explain brilliantly sometimes, Michelle, like how we read differently or can pick up on the same things and that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, we were just actually having a conversation about this on Sunday because somebody had said, how can so many people all read one person, but everybody sees something different? There's several different reasons why, but one general reason why we all see things differently is because it all depends on who wants to come through to each one of us, but also where we are at in different planes of the spirit world, I'm saying. So, like, some might be more personally attuned to male energies, more female energies. Some are, open to all energies. But we all, I can't remember exactly how I worded it. Helen, you can explain it. But, we all see things differently. A lot of it has to also do with our own personal injuries, scars, and upbringings that they will reflect to us and bounce off of us because they know that we will understand them. And they will give us things with our own signs and symbols that we can connect to. Like for me, if I saw horses, I know it's either horses was important or that person had a Mustang. So if Mira had given, like a symbol, let's just using horses, not that it would be the same, she might see it differently because of her own upbringing or what, was important to her. So we all we're hit on by our own personal scars, energy, and life. Does that make sense? I feel like something to describe it better.
Yeah, I think she should talk about the group readings in general. I feel like it's the first, yeah. You can say it's the first time she kind of seen a group reading the same kind of energy, the same kind of person. So.
Yeah. All right. Anything else on there that I've missed? Because now that I put the light on here, because it's getting dark over here, it's blind. You can really see it. It makes perfect sense. Good. Good readings. Thanks, loves. Frequency level. Yes, the frequency level. But not that we're at different levels. It's when I say that, I don't mean like one is better than the other. I mean that we're just at different energy levels. Like, somebody might be in a stronger energy level today because they had more rest or they don't have as much on their mind. Somebody might be at a different energy level today. So different people are going to come through depending on their crossings and what was important to them and what they needed to come through with. And imagine if we all saw the exact same person, how boring this would be.
Some people might be here from 2 till 5 in the morning.
Yeah, some people might be. Yeah. Sometimes when you get sucked into the vortex, Lori. All right, I'm gonna see who's on here. Do we have any old ones on here, Miranda, that's been hanging out forever with us?
Not at the moment, so you may pick as you wish.
Pick as I wish. All right. Go into the guest box.
Go into the bathroom.
All right, you go to the bathroom. Brother Bob, real quick, I know you've been in the box here, but I was wondering, were you trying to come up to read with us, or are you coming up for a reading? You can answer that question real quick while I... What a pretty cat.
I think he was saying something about wanting to talk about guides and psychic development.
Say this again?
He was saying to me, do you want a reading? I'm not after reading as much as a brief chat on psychic development and guides.
Okay. It's kind of a big chat, not like a brief one. Okay, let me see. I'll give you just a quick summary. We are all given the gift from the time of conception. We all have 3 voices in our head at all times. We have our conscious voice. This is the voice that says, I want to go to McDonald's. We have the voice in the back of our head, the one that creates chaos, negativity, and makes you doubt yourself. And then we have our spirit voice, which is tucked in the middle, which is ironic because I was literally just reading something about this. But it was actually old scripture that said it, that we have the voices in our head. So the problem is that this spirit voice is tucked between 2 other voices that cause a lot of, get in our way. So we have a hard time hearing this. When you want to connect to your spirit side, number 1, you have to acknowledge you want to connect to that spirit side. And when I say that, it's important that once it's kind of like, I don't say I'm going to go to the gym and then I don't go to the gym. If I just say I want to be healthy and I don't go to the gym, I'm not going to change anything. If I want to be physically fit, then I go to the gym and I go there regularly. In getting attached to your spiritual side, it is just like any other muscle you want to embrace and grow. It's something you have to work on constantly. You can't just put up, hey, Ronnie. It's not something. Ronnie's the one she just popped in here. She's the one who made me eat that bad beef. Okay. And I'm starving because you left me at lunch. But anyways, my biggest recommendation is to find a group of people in your area. If you don't have anybody in your area that is like you, that that have the same modality, the same concepts, then I would find some groups that are on live groups like this. I also I teach classes. I don't know if you've seen that on here, but if you go to my link tree, you'll see some of the classes. We just did an intro to intuition class on Sunday. It was on Zoom for people that are all around the world. I would love to just come on here and just chat one day. I know I'm supposed to be on a podcast on September 8th. But there's a lot to unfold. We couldn't really do that all in a moment. Helen, did I hit the topic? Okay. All right. Thank you. And Brother Bob is asking to come up for 5 minutes. I have a unique issue that maybe you can answer for me. I'm going to let him come up for 5 minutes. So it's 10:19 and I ain't playing Brother Bob. I'm teasing you.
Happy to keep time because, this is cutting out people's reading time. Now we're at 40 minutes left. Just saying.
What's up, Bob?
Hey, Angel. Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, no, I'll keep it brief, guys. I know you got other people in the queue. So, Angel, it's interesting because a couple of times I've tried to kind of connect to guides. I've always found it really difficult. And so although, kind of when I quiet my senses down, when I get that kind of buzzing in my left ear and, I get messages. So if I'll ask a specific question, I'll get an answer. But spirit with me is cheeky, and only because I think they know how stubborn I am. And so the last message that I got from them was a great one because it was at a time when I was a little bit kind of wavering, going through a lot. And because they know my character, it was, you got this, we love you. And so I always feel that spirit sort of stands back because I think part of my mission or part of I think kind of the message that I'm here to deliver is that people don't realize how incredibly powerful that they are. You have the power of the universe within you. You literally have all of that to manifest. So why would you then go to an outside agency or lower yourself and try and connect to either an ancestor, a spirit guide, or even kind of an angel when you have that power within you, so long as you can harness it and manifest it. So I think that because that's kind of my sort of inner kind of belief and it's held like a fist, it holds me a little bit back from wanting to connect to spirit or to connect to the guides, because there's a bit of me that feels that I'm cheating my own power, and that you should be able to. So although I know spirit is there, my attitude towards them is that they're kind of like the cleanup crew. So like Harvey Keitel in Pulp Fiction, where he comes in and he clears up the scene afterwards. To me, that's my attitude towards Spirit, and I think that pisses Spirit off. So what they do is they will literally screw with me, but in a nice way. In a nice way.
I would love to, if we weren't doing readings tonight, I would love to, and maybe I will come on here and I'm just just to hit this topic of spirituality. Spirit guides, because I think it's important that everybody understands that they have the gift and the ability to talk to their own spirit guides and their own angels.
My quick question for you guys is: do you pick up my guides, and can you connect them and see them, and what would they be? I think that I have three sort of main ones. I think I've been told once before. One's definitely kind of like a male energy.
The first thing that I'm picking up, Brother Bob, is I've got a male energy that's also around you, and he's giving me the number H, so that his name starts with the number H. But it's interesting because I didn't grab my paper. He had me write it on my hand. So I don't know if it's somebody who crossed over, that name started with the H, but I also feel like they made me write it on my hand because they had something to do, there was an issue with their hands. So it's like they couldn't deliver in physically, they're delivering in spirit. So I feel like they weren't a good person or role model or weren't there to help you much when they were here, spirit and earthbound. So they're trying to do it from the other side.
Okay, that's interesting. That's possibly a grandparent. I would have thought.
Okay.
That comes to mind.
Okay.
And and there's actually two grandparents that I think I kind of connect to, whose energies that I feel. And they're interesting because one's from my mum's side of the family, which is completely neurotic, by the way.
Bob, you can't talk if we're reading you. Be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll shut my mouth. Sorry.
Mira, do you pick up any guys?
But also, you've got a minute left. Do you connect to Greek, particular Greek? I say God, but the vibe I get from one of your gods is like Hercules, kind of God, kind of energy, very strong and fierce. But I also want to say, with you calling your guides the cleanup crew, I feel like it's more about you not working well with them or surrendering to work with them. They're there to guide you. It's not just you. Like, you need to probably work on balancing your ego a little bit and surrendering to your guides and what they're giving you.
Yeah, do you know, it's interesting because I've always looked at it over a period of time. What I've developed is like the decision making process. So what I do is I look at all the probabilities and I make a decision based on the best possible outcome that I think is going to happen, and that's its own gift. What I do from that moment onwards is I leave it completely to spirit. I trust in them completely. I never doubt them. And I always trust that whatever is the outcome, it is always going to be for my ultimate best. Whether I get that in the moment or not, it will be developmentally for my best. So the odd thing is that kind of holds me a little bit back, because there's part of me that thinks, well, I don't need to talk to you because I know you got my back, and I know that you've gifted me with enough ability to make the best possible decision that I can in any moment. And from that moment onwards, I take my hands off and I surrender to them completely, knowing that they're always going to have my back, and that the outcome is always going to be the one that serves my best ultimate future and what I'm meant to be doing.
That's wonderful. Brother Bob, always good to talk to you. I'm going to drop you down just so we can get a reading in here before we have to shut down at 11. But I would love to say,
All of you are bloody amazing. You are an absolute gift, and I've sent a couple of people this way because your light is so incredibly bright, and it's a gift to all of us. Bless you.
Thank you. And we will have a chat night, okay?
Sounds good. Look forward to it. Take
Okay.
care. Much love.
Much love to you too, Brother Bob. All right, I'm going back into. And who is calling my name? La 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 la. La la. Okay, I picked one. Oh, keep trying to pick one.
I was going to say this will be the last one for the night.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. Why did I just get like that country western whistle I wanted to do? I don't know if you just caught that. I did, like that at the end of like a western movie.
It sounded like the good, the bad, and the ugly or something.
Yeah. This relates to that. Anybody want to take the good, bad, and the ugly?
My dad likes all
Welcome
those
to our.
Clint Eastwood movies.
I'm sorry, Peaches. Were you gonna say something?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, your little box lit up. I thought you said something. Welcome, Peaches. What's your real first name?
Danielle.
Dan. I suck at spelling. IELE. No.
DANIELLE.
Thank you. Middle name.
Christine.
CHRISTINE.
Oh, is that Christine?
Correct. It is. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Just give us a minute, love.
Okay.
Now you guys be tapping that screen while we're working, okay?
What's your middle name?
Christine.
Christine. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay, I had a whole lot of stuff rushing in here real quick at me, but the first energy that came through is I had two males that crossed over. One was an older male and one was a younger male. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I also I have, and I'm not sure if it's one of those two males, but there's a male that I felt something happened to my head. It was a blow to my head or something, an accident. I'm not sure, or a stroke, but something. It was very painful in my head. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Then this energy is stuck right in the middle here. So I'm not sure if they've crossed over or they're still here, but I see a younger male, like in a wheelchair. I don't know if he broke his legs or there was something wrong with him, but he couldn't walk. But I see a younger male wheelchair bound. I don't know if it was for a long period of time or for a period of time. Do you know why they're showing me that?
I'd have to think back.
Okay. I mean, this is going to sound, literally, this is crazy because what I just heard was polio. So that would definitely take you back. Because polio, I mean, I don't know where you're at, but in the United States, it's not very prevalent anymore.
Right.
It's almost like somebody who like couldn't talk, well, couldn't walk. Okay.
Okay.
So, again, I don't know if this was a younger male that, I don't know if it was like it was a health issue that caused this, if it was an accident that caused this. But it's interesting they said polio, which is making me think that it was geared towards disease or sickness. Okay.
Okay.
I heard lies, lies, lies. Like somebody's been dumping a whole lot of crap around you.
Mm.
You understand that?
I absolutely do.
Okay. And I don't even like to follow up with this, but I also heard the word adultery. Do you understand why they would say that to me?
Oh yeah.
Okay. They gave me the name Dan. Do you understand the Dan?
I do.
Okay. They also gave me the name Chris.
I do.
Okay. There's somebody, either yourself or somebody within your circle around you that either wanted to be a nurse, is a nurse, or takes care of some people around them. They said nurse to me, so there's a nurse energy around you. Do you know who they are?
I do.
Okay. Then I seen a male who was fighting with addiction.
Yes.
Okay. But he was showing me something. They were showing me something about this, and I don't know if you know what they were showing me, but almost like, I don't know if at some point them or one of their friends had to have tubes put down their throat to help them breathe or to pump their stomach. Do you know why they were showing me that?
A male had that done?
The male the addiction male, the male, they showed me the male with the addiction issues, and they were showing me that somebody within his circle.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sure. Uh-huh.
Okay. They also, I drew a Christmas tree. So they were showing me like Christmas, there was something relevant to Christmas or around the month of December for you.
Yes.
Okay. And then they made me draw a candy cane.
Okay.
Okay. Then they gave me, it was interesting because they gave me the month of July. That would be birthday, death date, anniversary, something big in the month of July. But the ironic part is next to that, they gave me the number 4. So the 4th would be the month of April or the 4th day of a month or when you were 4, but something number 4 was significant.
Okay.
Okay. But now I'm going to roll this all together because the fact that they made me write it next to each other the way I did, it's at Independence Day, like new things are coming, like your freedom is coming.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have pins in your necks or who had the surgery with the pins in the necks? Do you understand that?
Oh, this could be 2 things.
That'd be okay. First thing that pops in your head. Okay.
I don't have pins in my neck, but I need them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Then maybe that's why they show me pins in your neck. Okay. Somebody was whispering from the other side, I want to walk in the park. I want to walk in the park.
Okay.
All right. And then there was an accident when you were younger or one of your children or something. There was a swing accident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so either like I don't know if it's like a rope broke on the swing and somebody bounced off, or somebody just fell off the swing. But they were showing me like they just said the swing accident.
Wow.
Yep, somebody
Okay.
got in the head with the swing or what? I'm not sure. Then I saw daisies and dandelions. So daisies and dandelions to me would mean that there's somebody who's crossed over, somebody who's around you just trying to show you symbols of daisies and dandelions meant something to them, or if it's like somebody who has the garden around them, the flower garden.
Okay.
Okay. And then they said you have that there's somebody who's crossed over. There's a picture that somebody in the family kept. And I feel like it's not like, a family picture that would be like too obvious, but almost like a painting or something that was hanging on their wall that somebody within your family has, like grandma's painting or something. But they just said they have their painting.
Okay.
Okay. So hold that one. And then they also showed me the dancer or cheerleader.
Okay.
All right. And with that, I will give you back all of your loved ones and tell you thank you so very much for allowing me in. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Pass.
Hi, Danielle, how are you?
I am peachy. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, the first thing I got straight away was like a really sick feeling. And I got a sense of a female stepping forward, sort of at average height, 5'6". Would you understand that?
I do.
I feel like she's standing there with a male as well. I feel like he stepped back just slightly behind her. I want to say, like, would you understand, like a brother or brother-in-law? Well, this is to the lady, but I feel
sure.
like he's with her.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, does that make sense?
It does now, yeah.
Like, wasn't with her. I feel like there's some other relationship there. Did this lady wear glasses, sweet?
I'm supposed to, yes.
So are you supposed to? Because she kept making me look at my other set of glasses. I literally just kept looking at my other set of glasses. I kept getting a lot of back pain as well. Would you understand that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They gave me the month of May and July as being significant. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And the number 16.
Yes.
Yeah. This was quite funny. So I got the words like boy, oi, 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 like some kind of, I don't know whether springs got in something. That was a completely new one for me. So,
okay.
I'll let me know. But like with that, like a boy, oi, 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 oi kind of sound. That's what I got. Like I got the sense of a spring. So I don't know whether something's gone in something or something's about to go in something. So just bear that in mind. Then it kind of brought me back to some more back pain, but I feel like this is more related to like the pelvic area that is probably spreading through to the back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. And it also showed me the infinity symbol. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I got the number like tally of 3, as in 3 in a family. Can you make sense of that as well?
Yes.
Okay. Now I was getting the word like short-lived or for a short time, not a long time.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you? I'm trying to get sort of more clarity on this. I don't know if this is regards to a person around you. That's what I get a sense of. But yeah, they're saying something about something being short-lived.
Yes.
It also showed me a motorcycle. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I got like they were kind of drawing my attention to my left arm. It felt quite heavy or numb. Does that make sense?
I'd have to think about that one.
Okay, bear that in mind. It's just something with regards to, they just draw my attention to my left arm. They also kept drawing my attention to something I've got on my thing, which has reminded me of like the sun and the sun's rays. I don't know if you've been maybe not going out as much. Or needing the sun or maybe like a lack of vitamin D or something.
Sure, yes.
Yeah, so they're talking about, I feel like you need to get out into the sun, sweet, a bit more. That's kind of like what I was feeling looking at that. I heard the song, do you know the song by Prince, Could You Be the Most Beautiful Girl in the World?
Yeah.
Yeah, so are they relating to that song? But I feel like they're mentioning a little girl here. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Like a young girl. They're talking about, is this you, sweet? They're saying like about being very lethargic and not really having a lot of energy at the moment and not kind of finding much fun in anything at the moment. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And I feel like what they were saying towards the end was, you're holding a lot of anger about something.
Probably.
So I feel like there's a lot of holding in of emotions, and possibly some unresolved anger in there or some resentment somewhere there. And I feel like that's coming out as anxiety. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I feel like, some releasing of that needs to happen. Because I just thought this is all pent up and it's coming out in other ways. So I know it's easy said than done, sweet, but maybe, kind of just addressing some things and letting some, again, I know it's easy than done, but there's some things you need to let go, okay? Scream it out, whatever you need to do, but I feel like, this is kind of pent up resentment, anger, like emotions. You just need to find a way of, expressing that out and getting it out from inside here, okay?
Yep.
All right, so I hope that makes sense.
It does. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you.
Hi, Danielle. It's Mira. How you going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. As soon as I connected to your energy, I got this song, but I think this might be a Australian thing, but it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which used to be on like a kids show in the morning.
Sesame Street.
Was it Sesame Street? But I think that was a UK Australian thing, not an American thing. So anyway, and right after that, I got everything has to be in order. Like everything has an order, and everything has to be in order. Is that your energy? Like that's how you have to have things?
Absolutely.
Okay, now I can understand the song. And then when I was connecting to your energy, I don't know if you noticed this, but I could not stop pissing myself laughing. Like I was deliriously laughing. And I was like, oh my God, she's going to think that I'm laughing at her, but I'm not. I was just, I literally, it's like you haven't had that kind of a laugh in a very long time. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you take the letter M? Or the initial M?
Yeah.
Okay. And the month of February?
Yes.
Okay. And I also saw pretzel sticks. Can you take that?
I'm not
I
sure.
didn't know they actually existed. Well, like they're like straight pretzels. Does that make sense?
I'm going to think about it while you're reading.
Yeah. And then I got the song Only You. You know the old song?
Yeah.
Can you take it?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a female stepping forward, and the first thing that she showed me was when she smiled, her false teeth sometimes fell out. Can you take that?
Yes.
And she was like a little lady, but I want to say well put together because she showed me what she would wear to like church. Does that make sense?
Oh.
That's all right. She told me it's like, to me it looked like church clothes, but this might be something that she would wear as in like for particular outings. Does that make sense? It looked like her best threads. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And she said that she was independent until she wasn't. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's like, she didn't like toes showing. Can you take that?
I'll have to ask that one.
Yeah, that's fine. And she was singing. It was like majority of the time she would be that happy that she would be singing. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. She also showed me flowers and a brooch. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And then I heard the word karaoke. Is this something that you used to do or like doing?
She did, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. All right, let me just see where I'm going to next. The messages that she has is need to let your hair down. Speak up for yourself. She says that you can be quite indecisive and that irritates her a little bit. And also, do you find that your face is puffy?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, because she's it's a sign of like high cortisol because you're stressed out all the time.
I see.
I also got the song Let It Go from the Frozen movie. Can you take that? Or it's kind of like, you know, it's like a lot of things have been coming up recently. I want to say in the last 12 months of like flashbacks and things like that. So in relation to that.
Okay.
And there was also a reference of I want to feel like I used to. Do you find that sometimes?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever had an accident and you had whiplash? Is that you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you still feel the tightness or the pressure of that sometimes?
Yes.
Okay. I also then okay, eye twitching. Do you notice that sometimes your eye twitches?
Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I got the smell of cheese pizza. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I've also been told that you're always searching for the truth.
Yeah.
Always. And then I heard someone say Barbara Streisand. Can you take that?
Oh, I don't know.
Gave me a visual of it. I'm not sure what the reference is about, but Barbara Streisand, and the song that I heard was Memories.
Okay.
Maybe look that up.
Okay.
Do you find yourself that you're a bit nostalgic sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, damn. Oh, yeah. I heard, now I don't know if MASH, do you know what the series MASH, like that military kind of series? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I could hear the opening like tune to that. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And I was saying, oh, what's his name? I used to watch MASH as a kid, but the dark, tall, lanky guy, the goofy one,
Uh-huh.
I was being shown. Can you take that?
I can. And now I know who's talking to you too.
I love that. I love that. All right, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you.
Sorry, it had to be done.
One other thing. Let it go. Fuck. Excuse
I
me.
have a question about that when I get time.
Yeah, that's fine. I just got to say, I also wrote down praise every night. Or is this something you used to do, or someone used to do?
Yeah. We did it together.
Oh, that's beautiful. But you still do it?
I try to. I haven't been as good lately.
That's okay. It's just a little bit of a reminder. and stop holding in your feelings. Let it rip. Have that ugly cry. We'll give you a minute.
Sorry. So to let it go, I have a child in my life that I have keep forgetting. I was crocheting her a blanket and I called her on the video and she said, "It's beautiful, but you have to buy me an Elsa doll." She's 3. So I haven't bought the Elsa doll yet, and her birthday is like September 3rd, and I keep telling myself, "You got to do this. You got to do this."
Yeah, I think
That's
Spirit just told
adorable.
you that too.
So I'm wondering if that's what that
Probably both.
is.
It's
That's my
beautiful.
reminder. When I get off of this, I've got to get on Amazon, right?
Yes, look for the Elsa doll.
Oh, just quickly, the other thing I picked up from that song was like the past is in the past.
Yeah,
Jumped out at me. So we're not looking in the rear view mirror.
right on.
Not going that way.
Oh, Lori.
I didn't know if it was done. I was patiently waiting. How are you?
I'm snotty and sweaty at the moment. How are you?
I know, right?
Wait, look what we can do to somebody.
Do you have a son on the other side?
I don't have a son on the other side, no.
Okay. He said son, 26, brown hair, blue eyes, around 6 foot, has a great sense of humor, like to play jokes on everyone. Let me
My
show
brother.
you.
It's my brother.
Did he like scare you like behind doors and he'd reach out and grab you?
Oh, yeah.
He said, I used to scare her. Okay. He showed me water. Is that, can you take that?
Yes.
In a boat?
Yes.
A boat. And my throat is really tight. Oh, coughing. Did anyone have throat problems?
Yeah.
And I was playing with my ear, and I never play with my ear. Do you know anybody who plays with their ear? Or had ear problems, or?
That's gone or here?
I don't know.
I do know someone here that doesn't.
That could be, and it drives me nuts if I touch my ear, so
Well, don't do that.
I know, but they had me grabbing my ear. I was like, oh, that's weird. Okay, did he have brown hair?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah. And blue eyes?
Uh-huh.
He said they were beautiful blue eyes. God, he's funny. Yeah.
Shit.
And I didn't even get any names. That's weird. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Nat because that's all I had.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Is there a connection to sci-fi movies by any chance? Because that was like the first thing that came through, and I had like the alien movie in my head for some reason. Does that make sense?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. And would it make sense to you why they would show me a roller? It almost looks like a painting tool, paint roller, whatever you call it. Is that a no?
I'm thinking, but I'm writing
Okay.
it down. I'm not sure about that one yet
Right.
either.
Those are the two weird things that came through, and then I just felt dizzy or lightheaded. And I was shown yellow. I call them Easter flowers, but I think they're daffodils.
Yeah. Again, huh?
Yeah. And I feel like you already answered that question, but regardless, I was shown the rainbow, and usually it's a rainbow child to me, but I wasn't sure if that was the case or if that resonates.
Rainbow child. What does that mean?
A baby born after you've lost a child.
Oh, yeah, that does
Yes.
make sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. And then a lady came through as well, and she was wearing just like a long old school nightgown.
Okay.
She also just showed her presence, and I had a feeling that you guys used to do like outdoor stuff, but I would say carnivals or festivals. You will just go as a group and enjoy the food and hear the music and go on the rides. Maybe will that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. It's interesting because the message, when I asked for the message, they showed me a stinging nettle. And what I'm getting from that is I feel like you are experiencing a lot of pain at the moment and you can't see the bigger picture. And for you, it's like, what did I do? Why am I experiencing all of that? And they just reminding you that, stinging nettle, for example, it hurts for a short period of time. But at the same time, it has healing powers. It treats painful muscles, it treats eczema, arthritis, and so on. And the same is happening with your pain. It feels painful at the moment, and it feels that it's never ending, but it's for your own good. And you will get through it, and you will learn from it as well. It will help you to grow and develop.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and that's all I have for you for now, and I hope that you have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
You want to validate anything with us, love?
Sure. How much validating do you want?
Up to you. What you want to share?
Oh, okay. Uh, so one of my very best friends just passed away, like about 15 days ago in April, which is the fourth month. Excuse me. I'm sorry. No. Her name is April. I'm sorry. Uh, which is the fourth month. I think that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Uh, I have a tattoo of autumn leaves on me for her, which I got in April, is what I was going to say. um, and she hated her toes uncovered in the hospital. She died of cirrhosis, and she was always like, "Fix my damn feet, Peach." So she hated her toes showing. I think that's where that come from. I had a childhood friend I am no longer in contact with that a rope swing broke and he broke his neck, and it took us like an hour and a half to get him back up the cliff for the ambulance to get him. So I'm thinking that's where you got that broken rope swing.
Okay, I'll go with that.
I mean, it was years and years ago.
Yeah.
So the daffodils question I have is this human only?
What do you mean human? A human daffodil?
No, I mean like, well, so I have a, okay, my mother committed suicide and I bought a dog the first Mother's Day after she died. I kept for 17 years. And when she passed, I placed daffodils on her grave.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think of with the daffodils.
I think that's pretty strong.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, the MASH show is my foster dad. Uh, wow, this is, I guess I just never thought I'd hear from him again, but we watched it that night. And he listened to that Barbara Streisand too, by the way. I have a granddaughter living who was born after my first granddaughter who passed. My father had the brain tumor. Someone, I think it was you, who mentioned the pain in the mind or the head, and he just died in July. So there's that. I think that's all I have written down for you. I can't figure out the pretzels yet. Yeah.
That's
No,
okay.
there was one
Late
thing I wanted to say
pretzels.
to Miss Natalie or Nat. Earlier you were reading someone, and I didn't catch it in the chat. I asked, could that be coming through for somebody else? Because you mentioned the letter B, and you mentioned the numbers 15 or 16. And it's funny because my husband's name is Bo. We have been together 16 years. October, which you had also asked, is if Halloween was significant. We were married on Halloween 15 years ago. In October. October will be 15 years ago. So I thought, I wonder if she's talking about me already.
You know, it's interesting that you bring that up because a lot of times when we read people, and in fact, it was coming up in the comments that so much of what we were saying was resonating to other people. I
Yeah.
truly believe that that's is a thing, and the reason why is because we are just kind of like voices and billboards, and so like if you see a billboard and it's an advertisement for something, everybody sees that billboard. But I feel like sometimes we're a billboard, and it's for other people to see the exact same words
I
because
see.
they needed to hear them also.
Right. I just thought, wow.
Like collective readings work in a similar way, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Thank you so very much, Peaches.
Thank y'all.
And you take care of yourself. Where are you from with that southern accent?
I'm in North Georgia, right near Chattanooga, Tennessee.
All right, very cool. I love
Is it
Tennessee.
obvious?
It's a bit obvious, love.
Sorry.
No, I love accents. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Peaches, for joining us.
Okay. Good night, ladies.
Good night, hon.
Good night. I saw Tony just arrive.
Of course he does.
Yeah, comes in, whisks in right at the end.
I was thinking about him at the beginning of the night. I was like, I miss him. I hope he's doing well. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. For any of you guys that are just jumping in here, we try to get together every Tuesday night. I know next Tuesday I won't be live. One of these guys might be. I'll post on my page if they tell us who's going to be live and at what time. But all these guys go live at different times because they're in different time zones. Helen and Mira are at two totally different time zones than us. They're in different days. But everybody,
Future,
Mira,
Helen's in the future. You guys are in the past.
yeah.
I'm in the present. I like to say they're in the past. I'm the present, and you're the future.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. On the
Yeah.
future? Oh, cool. Probably because I'm oldest. I'm the future.
Oh,
Guys, make sure everybody says happy birthday to Mira. It is her birthday yesterday and today, depending on where you're living. It's kind of cool.
Tony said that he hasn't had a good day. It's his daughter's birthday and wife's 8-month anniversary.
I'm so very sorry. Literally, I just dropped a card when you said that. Tony, my card to you is blessed change. Major life changes are coming for you. I know you just opened the studio, but I think there's something more bigger coming, and I think that's their birthday present to you. Okay. All right. So yeah, anybody who's interested in classes, Friday night I teach a psychic detective class. You don't have to be a reader to take the class. It's a nice way to open up your intuition. We work on some old cases, and then we have an active new case that just came through. So you can go on my link tree and sign up for that. Again, watch these guys live. For Miranda, I got a card for you. And yeah, I do private readings. So put my number on there. Miranda, consultant expert. There's more information that you need on a subject matter. Okay? So don't take something lightly and just think you can just brush over it. It's saying that if you don't consult an expert, things aren't going to go your way. You don't have the answers to everything. Okay?
Okay.
Helen. Oh, Helen.
Give it to me, baby.
Why did I just feel an ingrown toenail?
Sorry.
Do you have an ingrown toenail?
Me?
My toe just started hurting.
No, but one's irritating me.
I was taking your toe?
Sorry?
I said
Yes,
my toe just started hurting.
It's like you guys are talking to each other on two like cans with a string, and you were trying to work out what you're saying.
Okay. I said my toes started hurting as soon as I said Helen. Is your toes back?
No, it's one's irritating me though.
Okay. So that's a yes, ma'am?
Yeah.
Can you just tell me yes or no? Thank you very much. Okay. God damn, people are so hard to
I need to sort it.
And I'm the immigrant over here, huh? You guys can't even speak English to each other.
You have the golden touch. Whatever you decide that you are going to start pushing all of your energy and your love into it, because what you choose to do for your income has to come with love and passion. It says you have the golden touch and you will turn it into enough to sustain your lifestyle. Woohoo! There you go. It's prostitution, but we can't bring it up on here.
Peaches said, shoot, one more thing. I have 2 biological sons. One is an alcoholic.
Oh, thank you, Peaches. Miss Lori.
Yes, ma'am.
Divine magic. You have extra magic surrounding you right now. So you should be feeling a bit of lightness around you, a bit of happiness, and like these little energy sparks that are going in your head and ideas of things that you want to be doing. There's like little fairies around you. You're like, okay, let's do this. Are you ready to start moving again? Your life has been kind of been put on hold, and it's time to go back to the living. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
That's probably going to get the new hairdo, so y'all look good when you're flying around.
Oh, there you go.
Miss Mira. Mira, do you have an ear infection? Your ear's bothering me.
Yes, that is bothering me too.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
I'm sorry, it's my issue, not yours.
I want you to get better. I don't like it on mine. The Mother Protection card, one of my favorite cards. This picture was on my daughter's wall when she was born. This is saying that you've got a mother energy that's on the other side. She's got her arms wrapped around you and she's protecting you and guiding you. Okay, you are not alone here.
Thank you.
And Miss Nat. Dun, 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 dun.
Something good.
Did you say, oh my God? It's not that bad. All right. Oh, you need to love yourself. Okay. Morning affirmation. You got to stop jumping out of bed and like going straight out of bed. Like, oh, I got to take care of everybody's stuff. And I got to do this and I got to do that. You need to slow your roll. Do not let your feet touch that floor until you love yourself first. And you remind yourself, I am beautiful, I am special, and nobody can take me down. I've got this. And you've got to say that until you believe it before you get out of bed. So I hope it's not days. Somebody check on that. Throw her some food. She's still working on her affirmation. But that is my messages for you guys. Did somebody just say they farted?
Yeah, they did. I think it's a bot, but anyway.
Oh.
Michelle, the victory card came up for you, and I feel like it's something related to your classes, like a new one, and have no expectations about it, but just make it happen.
You got it.
It's going to be victorious.
I love you guys. I hope everybody has a spectacular day, night, sleep. Ronnie, I love you. Get some sleep. You have to work tomorrow morning. Oh, no, you don't have to work tomorrow morning. Great. That means no lunch again. Okay. All right. I love you guys, and I won't see you Tuesday, but I'll probably be jumping into some of your guys' lives. All right?
Bye.
Love you. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
We don't sleep. I know we don't sleeping. La 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 la. Okay, I'll get out of here live. Thank you guys all for joining, though. I'm gonna pull a card for you real quick. I'm scared. Why are you scared, though? Ronnie. Wait, hang on a second. CTC, do not put anything on here about your cross loved ones, okay? Because number one, we don't want any information, and number two, if other readers are on there and they see that, like other people that are not real readers, they're going to use that and suddenly bring it up, or they're going to reach out to you and say that, oh, it's a good card, and say that they had this premonition about something. So don't ever put anything on social media about who you've lost, because that's our job to tell you. Okay. All right. Ronnie, synchronicity came up for you. Ironically, it's saying that everything has been happening exactly the way it's supposed to happen, for the good picture to come out in the end. Okay. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace out, Miranda.
It's just me and you.
Good night. Forever. Night, cuz. Love you.